All right. Press one if you can hear me. Press one if you can hear me. All right. Press one if you can hear me. Press one if you can hear me. Okay, cool, cool. All righty. Man, hope I don't fall asleep on this one. I shouldn't. But shouts out to everybody who came by today, fucking with me. Peachy King, I got your email. I mean your email. I'm gonna check on that. Like I said, I'll be tied up like hell. I haven't forgot about you. I do apologize. My mind. I don't think nobody been blocking nobody for real. So I'm trying to see how did she get blocked. Well, I ain't gonna say I'm trying to see. It's too late for that. But I got to see if she got blocked. Let me shout out the spiritual donation from last week again, because some folks came through and showed some love. Let me see here. Pull it up. Just bro me a hot second. God damn, I gotta go to my phone now. Must got knocked out. Shit. Yeah, I know it's like two spiritual donations. I want to shout y'all out again. Oh shit. Oh, bear with me right quick. Bear with me. Okay, there we go. Okay. Initials HB. Much love for your spiritual donation. Initials HB and MT. Much love for your spiritual donations. It's good to see you back too. I thought we had somebody else. I didn't know it was two. Well, I know it was two. So, yeah. So yeah, that was it. Okay. Once again, you fuck with me, hit the like. If you don't hit dislike, uh, feel free to comment and subscribe. Also, feel free to shut the fuck up, donate to my spiritual fund. Just where you got any questions or suggestions, feel free to reach out to me at the email stored down below. I also got sent something. I'm trying to do a checkup on it. I mean, I'm trying to do a skim through it because I ain't had a chance to really look at something. Look at my emails. But we're gonna critique a video today. That's for sure. Let me see. Make sure we get the likes up. We got 14 people up in here. My minds, make sure y'all be up on the likes as well. Make sure everybody be up on the likes as well. Let's see. Let me see. Yeah, let me go ahead and see if I can skim through this right quick. This video that I got sent to me. Hold on. Before we actually do the video that we're going to critique. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. Which one? Let me see. Okay, there it is. Hold on. It looks like somebody played a rap video on her channel. Chats with Chan. I never heard of her. View on StreamYard. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, bear with me. I'm kind of a little lost, but pulling everything together as I go. So let me go ahead and skim through this right quick. I know they sent it to me. The person that sent it to me, if you're in the chat, let me know what time mark. I think I skimmed through it and I seen this right here. So let's play about like good 5 minutes of this till we catch up.
Need a father, you can have two baby daddies. No, it is not. No, young ladies, if you're watching, no, you shouldn't have any.
No, just one. No baby daddy, husband.
None,
okay?
no
Husband.
baby daddies. Let us stop
no
that
baby daddy.
Being a baby mama and being a baby daddy is way too common in our community. Let us stop that narrative, and we stop it by looking at both sides of the coin. Yes, men, if you get a woman pregnant, you should take care of your seed. Take care of your children. Man up and make her a wife. If you guys can be parents, you guys can be husband and wife.
Right.
Let me tell you all that, because a lot of times they'll say like, "Oh well, I can marry to her." I mean,
okay, I agree with her. Do y'all hear that? Press one if y'all can hear that. Press one if y'all can hear that. I want to make sure I'm on point. She's gonna play a clip of the rat in a hot second. So that's why I went a couple of minutes before she brought the rat up, so I kind of get a drift. Okay, cool. So I get a drift of what she's what point she's getting at.
Sorry, I can have a kid with her, but I can't wife her. Why? If you can be a parent, if you can co-parent with her, y'all can be married. Come on, let's call a spade a spade. Let us stop that BS. We have way too many baby mamas, baby daddies, kids also wedlock in the Black community. Let us start breaking the narrative.
Now, there is one thing I would blame men for.
Go
Just
ahead.
one. The women they sleep with. I just think, stop fucking fat bitches.
Like this.
If you want a certain weight, we need to stop. No more dick for you. We want y'all skinny. We dick depriving y'all until y'all lose some weight, until y'all get down from.
I get what she's saying. I surely get what she's saying. If you can sit there and lay with a chick, fellas, and it should be a potential person who you can should look at as a wife or a mother to your child. Even though some of us we don't too much care. I'll be honest. Sometimes now. Not all the time, sometimes. So I agree with her.
being all big. No, they show no, because that's the problem. Because I can still, they all still get fucked, so they think they can still get men. No, don't fuck no more fat girls. These
I don't
toxic
understand why
women.
they call you pick me.
The toxic women, these selfish women, because being a mother is a selfless act. And I meet so many selfish women. Stop fucking selfish women. A woman that's gonna sit up here and look at your child as a hindrance, then no, she'll need no dick. Nope. She's not ready. Because we run the risk anytime we lay down. So you don't even want to run the risk of creating a child with that, because some things are carried on. Some characteristics are just passed on through DNA, like trauma. Trauma is passed on. So it's just like, be mindful of the women you're laying down with, because the community would be way better.
Very true. I have said this before myself. Watch who you have kids by. Very true. I agree with these sisters right here so far. I haven't heard the whole thing, you know, but from what I'm gathering right here, I'm catching on, and I'm agreeing with what they're saying. Let's play some more though.
If we was at the very least picking better women, at least the women that's like, okay, I had a child, I'm gonna be responsible enough to take care of it. Because that's the problem around here. They ain't raising these damn kids. Nobody want. You can't say nothing to them, and then you're not saying nothing to them. And then you got all these over emotional ass little boys running around with the guns. We got
Right. Very true. Very true. Most of today's black young men that's incarcerated, most, not all, most, they're incarcerated because of their feelings. No bullshit. No lie.
got all these fast ass daughters, and then it's just like, well, what the you doing?
Hey, friend.
Well, I gotta work hard, bitch. That was a choice you made because you ain't need a man. Remember?
Uh, ah. Sound like the rat be saying. Sound just what the rat be saying.
Remember?
100%.
So just choose better women at the very least. Like, no, it's just certain things. If they wear real long eyelashes, they can't get no dick.
Okay, I'm catching on. Shout out to the person that sent me this. Shout out to the person that sent me this.
If they look like her. If they look
No.
like her, she's like a perfect example of whatnot. She overweight. She pick me. Oh, you're back with us. She
Okay,
overweight. Yeah. She got the full face of makeup, like way too much makeup. I don't.
Wow. Wow. Makeup and filters on top of each other.
I don't know. But we're not attacking her. But she's basically everything that men are saying that hey, we don't want. So perfect.
and don't
example.
touch them. Don't touch. If they don't display the characteristics that you want, they're not even worth fucking no more because they don't respect y'all.
Wow. Y'all heard that? And they haven't even really know the rat rhetoric. But going off of looking at her and listen to the bullshit that she says, they're calling her out on point. They're calling her out on point.
They don't respect you enough to get your penis. That's my message.
And I agree 100%. So this young lady is asking black men to find solutions. Here's a solution. Look at women like her and just don't touch her. Like stay away from her.
And then they could be, and then all that celibacy they claim they doing, they could.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm loving this shit right here, man. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I am loving it. Shouts out to the person again who sent me this. I'm gonna have to get this sister on. Hey man, we're gonna have to reach out to this sister right here. Matter of fact, both of them. Because they said good, valid shit. You know what I'm saying? Even before they started aiming at the rat, they were saying some good shit.
Live proud in it. Y'all want to be celibate till y'all get married to get it together. Or y'all could get all them roses y'all like so much.
Oh y'all celibate, but y'all keep on popping up pregnant. sense, Mary.
Make it make sense.
Mary,
Right. The rat been celibate all that time. But somehow she started and she got pregnant.
pick me. I can't thank you enough for coming up and for the conversation. I was expecting some smoke. I was expecting
Oh, no.
I gotta pull up my boxing gloves. Y'all know I started taking boxing. But you did add value to the conversation, and I admire your transparency. Getting a lot of hate, you risk getting a lot of backlash because these hyenas, shout out to Miss Crimson Cure, but these hyenas will say, well, but you, baby mama, how dare you talk? Because you got to be the second coming of Christ to say anything. You got to be the second coming of Christ to talk on this topic. Like, God forbid you made a mistake. God forbid you're human and you're sharing, right? And this is what I asked for. A lot of these long titty broads who claim they have their YouTube channel to help the Black community and advocate for Black men. You ask them, hey, share your story about your baby daddy. Like, share your story so young girls don't repeat your pattern. And they'll move the goalposts from now until October. Well, January, since we're in September, they'll move the goalposts and not actually share their story and admit. So I do admire.
Wow. She is calling the rat out on point, y'all. And she, I what she's talking about right here at this point, I don't think she realized that everything she's saying is very fucking true about the rat. We all always move the motherfucking goalposts to fit her bullshit.
Your transparency. I admire you sharing your story. I admire you you also sharing your family story, your background. You share about your grandma, and it's just to show how many of us have these generational cycles. Because like you, my grandma did the same mistake that my mom made. I don't know about my great grandma, but I see that pattern, and one of my older siblings did the same exact to the T mistake that my mom made. And it's like, dang, like we can't. It stops with my generation.
Oh, I gotta say this, and this is why I say therapy is important, because it's not a lot of the choices that we make when we're raised by people that don't know what they're doing are subconscious. We think wholeheartedly, and that's what put me in therapy. I was doing all of this self-help stuff and I was trying to do better, but no matter how hard I was working, I still was ending up in the same position. And it's like no.
Your pattern, your dating pattern. There's this your relationship pattern. Like, there's this saying.
Now y'all see, she just admitted she went and got help. She didn't come to YouTube. She went and got some professional help to make herself better.
I was like, different guys, different face, same guy, or something like that. Like you keep on
exactly. And you're just, because you haven't identified your issues, you haven't identified what your mother put into you, you just continue in the same mistake.
Wow. Very true. Very true. They don't realize, seriously, they don't realize that they calling the rat out from A to fucking Z, man. Once again, shouts out to the person who sent me this video. Like I said, this is my first time listening to this. I said, damn, let me play it, because what I'm saying, because when y'all send me shit, y'all send me some good valid shit for the most part. And this right here is definitely on point. And like I said, they don't realize that they calling the rat out from A to Z. They are calling her out from the T to the T.
And it's not like you're doing it you're not thinking, oh, I'm picking all the shitty men in general. This is just what you taught. And until you rewire yourself and do the reprogram, you're going to keep making the same mistakes.
100%. It's getting down to that unconscious, like that subconscious programming. And I agree. This is why therapy is important. Even if it's to sit and have that consultation, that assessment. I know Culture Clinician offer it, and I know Nelson also offer it. So I agree 100%. I think everybody needs to have that awareness. I did a video the other day about single moms raising sons, and if you were, as a man, if you were raised by a single mom, you unfortunately did not have a dad in the household. So it's very important that you go to therapy and you find out what you're missing, find out what you need to do. Nobody is saying that you got to take therapy 2 times a week. Nobody's saying that, but at least get the initial assessment to see if there's anything that you need to work on.
I mean, something as simple as choices. It's something
100.
as simple. We have two things ahead of us, and we're continuing to choose this. And even if it happens in a different pattern and we take a different route, but we still end up in the same place, a lot of that is just your programming. And until you can see it in a different light, like I do two types of therapy. I do one for myself and my mental health, but I also see a therapist that helps me with like being a mother because I didn't have a nurturing mother. My mother stopped hugging us when we was 5. Like she think it's weird I still hug my son. Like why are you hugging him? He grown. But he 11. He a child. I love him. I had
She think it's
him.
weird that you hug your child?
Yeah, her family stopped. Like her cousins are the same way. Like I have a cousin that's like, I don't hug my kids after 5, and it's like, why the fuck you keep having them? You know, got
After
all these people
5?
you don't like.
Why they intentionally stop at 5?
That's what happened with them. You know, so it's just they don't know. Nobody's addressing the issue. It's just something that's passed down. You know, because my cousin, they was raised in the same household. My great grandmother raised a lot of people poorly. You know, she was responsible for 12 people that she put into this planet just with crazy
Oh,
ass values. And then they was like, I got bad values, but I ain't gonna address it. I'm just gonna teach these values to my children.
pass on the pattern, pass on the narrative.
So
Yeah.
just go and vet out these people and see if those people got patterns. Both the therapists I see are married women. My son's the one I see about for my son. She just had a baby. She say all the time, "Not I'm not doing nothing to lose this man. Advise me."
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, where do you find them at?
Yeah. Yeah. I love it. I love it. Again, thank you so much, Pick Me. Guys, I dropped the link to her channel, so go over and subscribe. You say you have a show coming up when?
Yes, I record on Mondays and I'm dropping every Monday. Like I do the whole studio thing because I don't have a laptop.
Is it a live stream?
Nope. I
Just
pre-record and then I drop.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. All right, y'all definitely go over and
But I
check
go
out Pick
live
Me.
on Instagram. Follow me on
Okay.
IG.
And your IG is pick_me, right?
Yes. Yep. Pick_me.
Y'all go check her out. We need more pick me's in the space, and we need more people
Yes.
who will be transparent with their stories so other people won't repeat your pattern. Right? Big takeaway from pick me being up here, picnic being up here is when the being so nonchalant about pregnancy, thinking, oh, if you get pregnant, you get pregnant. Like let us change that in the Black community. No, let us not
Shame.
get pregnant.
Look.
All
Yeah,
right.
shame.
All right,
Much for
I'm skip through this a little bit because I want to see what she got to say about the rat. I see she pulled her up again. So let's just see what she's gonna say right quick.
much for tuning in. We are at 299 likes. We need 5 more people to hit the like button so we can make.
Okay, 299 likes. Shit, she got a good crowd over her. Spit some good shit, man. Once again, shout out to the person that sent me this. You know, I'm gonna have to check this sister out. I'm definitely gonna have to check her out. You know what I'm saying? I would love, you know what I'm saying, to conversate with her, you know, let her know that what she was saying, she was calling that chick out to the motherfucking T. Real talk. Uh Last time I looked, we had like 20 something people in her, 25 people up in her. Uh Once again, you fuck with me, hit the likes. If you don't, right on, man, games. I appreciate that, bro. He said we had 18 likes. So Big A said we had 18 likes. Let's get them up to over 20. Got 27 people up in here. Once again, show me some love. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tired today. I am over here, you know what I'm saying, sipping on my Modelo. To all my fellas in here, man, this Modelo beer, man, that's some good shit, man. I'm not even y'all know I'm not too much of a beer drinker. You know, if I do it, be doing the summertime, I'll fuck with beer. But this Modelo, man, it's some good beer, man. I don't know if some of y'all and fellas in the room that had it, but yeah, that Modelo is some good beer, man. Matter of fact, that's what I was drinking when I went live the other day. Yeah, and once again, y'all gonna see me doing quite a few of those. Probably like once a week. We chop it up for like a good 30 minutes to an hour. Yeah. Most definitely. Just still a cold in me, and I'm coughing it up, but it's been cleared up as much as what I'm saying. It can. So yeah. Oh, you love Modelo, but on that Dulce tonight. Oh, that's what's up. Yeah. Yeah, that Modelo, man, that's a good ass beer, man. When I first tasted it, was kind of a little harsh, but it smoothed out. That's what I like about it. It's smoothed out. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's a good important beer. Let me say that. But let's get the likes up for sure. Let's get the likes up. Give me a count on the likes, y'all. Let me see. Yeah. Go ahead and continue this. Where we at?
Make it 304. If y'all are just coming in, we were talking about making babies with unreliable men. We reviewed this video when she said dusty black men blame single moms because they themselves can't provide a solution. She was basically telling black men that they need to step up and be baby daddies. The ghetto, guys, the ghetto, right? What R. Kelly tell us? Hold on. Let me see. Let's hear from a word from our sponsor.
Use your common sense. 2 + 2 is 4. -1, that's 3. Quick math.
I don't want to play that shit, bro. That shit fuck around. Give me a copyright, not strike, but a claim. So I skip through it. All right.
Of course, I don't attract dust anymore. Shout out to you. Thank you so much for being over here. WhatsApp said women don't look for righteous men anymore. They don't. They look for married men who gonna tell you though, oh, I'm getting a divorce.
Wow.
He's still a married man.
Wow.
I mean, and then why are you going to be getting pregnant for him? If you know you're sleeping with a married man, wouldn't you be like overly careful?
Exactly. I'm gonna have to, man. As soon as I get some time, I'm gonna see if I can reach out to this sister, man. If I get her Instagram, definitely. Cause it's better for me to reach out on Instagram more than emails and YouTube. Yeah. To the person, shout out to the person that sent me this. Yeah, this is a good piece right here. It really is. Because she's calling her out to the T. And she don't even know the whole story. And she's calling it out.
I'm sorry, but it's just me. Like, if I'm sleeping with a married man, I would be so careful. First of all, I wouldn't, because I'm not about that drama, but I'll be so careful. Dusty Daddy again said, when my ex had my baby, the doctor slapped the dust off them. What do you mean? Clarify that. I'll look out for that. My baby first gift was a vacuum. Oh, your baby no longer dusty. Your baby not dusty. They slapped the dust off. Shout out to you. Thank you for being in here. Original Man 50 said, keep up the excellent content, sis. Big up yourself. Original Man 50. Mark says, it's going to take a miracle to make men change their new mindset. We have totally given up on American women. We are expanding our options to overseas, to more submissive, non-combative, cooperative. I understand, and I don't blame you. My sister wife is in the chat. Shout out to you, Gail. Gail, are you going live later? Y'all, check out Gail live later. Gail, if you don't mind dropping the link to your channel so we can head over there.
Let's skip through this.
Definitely, she spit nothing but facts, and collab soon with me and you. Of course, I'm down to collab with anybody. As I said, pick me, slid in my DM and said, sis, I'm ready for the smoke. And I was like, pull up. And see, we had a collab. So if you want to collab about the core issue, not really talking about what we need to talk about so we can change these narrative, we can change the cycle in the Black community, and that's what I use my channel for. I want to show the video one more time in case y'all missed it. Let me show y'all what this young lady, as we said, we're not attacking the person, we're attacking the message.
To all the men out there who seemingly have like some type of issue with single mothers, usually it's Black men, because Black men are the only ones who seem to have a difficult time with, you know, caring for someone other than themselves. And a lot of times they don't have the resources to be able to take care of their own damn children. So why in the world would they take care of another man's? One guy said he likes to sit there and watch women make mistakes with other men because, you know, women choose poorly. And I was thinking to myself, what a way to not take accountability and to show the world that you lack leadership skills. You are part of the problem, sir. Why haven't you tried to lead any of the women inside of your community? Teach women to better. If in fact they're the problem. Black men blame Black.
When the fuck do she lead people in her community? See, if anything, she's always talking negative about the Black community.
Black women for damn Hurricane Katrina, and you wonder why we're walking around here wanting to control everything. If we want to take responsibility and accountability for the brokenness of the Black community, then we have to start taking control. No wonder you can't get no women to submit to you, sir. You in your feminine energy.
She did it. It wasn't me. It's the Black single mothers who were abandoned with the child. They're the reason why the community is the way that it is.
Did it ever occur to you, boneheads, that you look at your male counterparts and high-five them for abandoning women with children, and then you turn around and criticize these same women for taking responsibility and actually raising their kids instead of walking out of their kids' lives? Y'all are stupid. My crutch fruit, they are a burden. They are baggage. This is the future of my community I done gave birth to. Give me good one time.
Now she sit here saying this is the future of the community she gave birth to, when she doesn't want her son to grow up around other black kids. Now that make sense.
My son's father wanted me to give my son up for adoption. He wanted to.
Yeah, y'all see how she's running with that? She know damn well she was the one that mentioned that shit to him. Well, since you don't want to be with me, I'm gonna put him up for adoption. She was the one that said that shit. Now she going around telling everybody that he's the one that was saying this shit.
Relinquish his own responsibility and accountability to a human being, a piece of his damn self. Meanwhile, I took accountability and responsibility of my child by myself. But I'm the big bad wolf, though. Y'all ass backwards, man.
Yeah, it was hard to listen to, but yeah.
She said it was hard to listen to this bitch.
Her voice, I know, right? Yarly said, I skipped over your super chat. No, I saw your super chat when you said one day you're gonna pull up and tell us how you were esteemed. But you took the red pill, though. Shout out to you, Game Changer. I see you asking for the link. I'm not gonna drop the link because it's been 2 hours, almost 2.5. I'm tired, and you know I'm
okay. That's enough of that. Oh man, they called the red out, man. They called the red out. Oh man, like I said, shouts out to the person that sent me that. Let me see what else. Oh man, I gotta put a star by that one. I gotta remind myself to. Let me see. Somebody else sent me something too. Oh, okay, yeah, I remember this right there. Okay. All right, let's go ahead play feature. Go ahead and play our feature today. Yep, let's play our feature today. All right. Now, as we all know, this Nia Long situation, I don't even know who the nigga is. This Khloe Kardashian shit. I wouldn't even give 2 fucks. And I don't see why other black folks are giving 2 fucks about a goddamn Kardashian. Like I said, Nia Long shit. I mean, in my opinion, what I've been hearing it saying, it is what the fuck it is. But let's see what the rat got to say.
And Black single moms take legacy seriously, and I realized that I was going to be talking.
You don't even take legacy so seriously. You on the motherfucking internet showing your motherfucking pussy. Is that a good way to leave a legacy for your son to see his mama half-ass naked?
About Khloe Kardashian, and Khloe Kardashian isn't even Black, and being as though she's like kind of, I don't know, relative to the Black culture in some kind of way.
No, she's only relevant because motherfuckers like you are talking about her. Everybody else, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they don't talk about them. Talk about them because they see them for what they are. They're culture vultures.
I have forgotten that she's not even fucking Black. Anyway, if you haven't heard about what happened with Nia Long and with Khloe Kardashian, let me share it with you, okay? Nia Long has been engaged to this same man for 7 years, who is coach of the Celtics, and he just became coach. This had to been like, I don't know, maybe 2 months ago, because I remember her doing like a dance video celebration for him. And this was a couple of months ago, and she has been dating him for 7 years, and they have a son together. I believe it's a son. Yeah, I believe they have a son together. And he didn't propose to her until 5 years into their relationship. And she got pregnant the first year they was together. And so
you got pregnant the first 3 months of you was together with Priest. So what's the difference?
Earlier today on my Instagram account, I was talking about her and how somebody as beautiful as she is could end up with a man like that. And people automatically assume I meant beautiful by her physical appearance. And that's not what I mean. When I mean that a woman is beautiful, I literally mean beautiful from the inside out. When I speak.
Okay, you don't know how she is behind the scenes. She could be an asshole. She's just a nice person on camera. You don't know that woman.
Of beauty. I rarely speak of beauty as a physical attribute when I'm talking about women. That's just me specifically. Other people, you guys use the term beauty to talk about, you know, how a woman looks on the outside. I do not do that. So earlier today, I've been about just how Nia Long could end up.
Well, we know you don't do it because you ain't got the motherfucking room to do it. You don't have the room to do, you know what I'm saying, talking about nobody's physical appearance. You know that. You're probably doing it slick though, but you're not gonna go full fledged like that.
With a man who she was engaged to for 7 years, and I seen a couple of people come into my comment section and make some excuses.
There's always somebody in your comment section. There's always somebody in her goddamn comment section.
Excuses for her.
Why can't they come up on your panel instead of your comment section?
Like, oh, because see, I was thinking if this man to me is in self-sabotage mode because he was just caught doing a consensual, intimate relationship with another coach of another race.
And who gives a fuck?
That was a part of the franchise. Okay. And it went against the franchise guidelines. So you can't really like date or interact with someone romantically who is on the same staff as you are on a basketball team. Okay. So it was against the rules. And I think I'm not sure if he's just lost his job altogether, but when you are a man who has worked all of your life to become successful and you get to a position where you're coaching a basketball team and that's what you've been wanting to do with your whole life, it's weird that you would risk, something you work so hard on and not abide to a simple code of conduct.
Okay, you don't abide by a simple code of conduct. You risk a lot of shit. You risk motherfucker get pregnant by a goddamn married man.
like there's so many women in this world that you can cheat on your girlfriend with. Why would you pick someone that you work with that could affect your bread? So not only finals, he's lost his job and
He lost the NBA Finals. The NBA Finals is a game. What are you talking about? You mean he lost his NBA contract?
there's a possibility that he might lose his woman because he cheating on her with basically someone who was on the staff on the Boston Celtics. But I feel like he is in self-sabotage mode. Like he's been in self-sabotage mode even when she met him. And so people were coming in my comment section saying, hey, it was her that's been hesitant about marrying him. And, you know, to me, a 7-year engagement is a long time to be with somebody.
Really? I think fucking 8 different engagements, you still ain't walked down the goddamn aisle as goddamn self-sabotaging as it is. You know? Seem like you ain't even motherfucking shit got him on some tailored dress. You even got to the part to hand out goddamn motherfucking invites. But you been engaged 8 motherfucking times.
Like 7 years is a long ass time. Like somebody don't want to be married. It reminds me of Jennifer.
8 engagements. That's a lot of goddamn engagements. And not at least being married once.
And her child's father, where he wanted to get married and she just really wasn't interested. So she strung him along for such a long period of time. And so I just feel like if it wasn't him avoiding marriage and the people that was coming in my comment section and saying it was her, I still want to hold her accountable as a single mother as far as taking legacy serious and the men that we choose to have children with. Because my thing is this, if Nia Long was the one who felt uncomfortable with marrying this man, if she was the one who felt uncomfortable all of this time, all right, why did enough to have a child with him?
Wow. Look who's talking. Look who's motherfucking talking. And this bitch serious too. She said up there like, oh, if she felt comfortable, you know what I'm saying, to have a baby wild, why she didn't feel comfortable to marry? Wow.
After a year of knowing a man, she felt comfortable with having a child with him. Why would you have a child with a man that you don't feel comfortable with?
Well, maybe he was married. Maybe she don't want to get married again. That's her choice.
That's backwards to me. Like now,
no, what it is? Well, shit. I think it's backwards to us. Your monkey ass come on this motherfucker, calling the nigga, you know what I'm saying, your motherfucking husband, when all the motherfucking time he was somebody else's husband. I think that's backwards in the motherfucking science, right?
Now, I am aware that there are plenty of women out there who have a baby by a man they feel comfortable with marrying. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like yourself.
But with this specific situation right here, when people make the excuse for why these two aren't married yet after a 7-year engagement and a child, and they say, oh, she was a little hesitant about marriage. This is what I mean when I tell women you have to start listening to your intuition. When your intuition is telling you something about a man, listen to it. Don't just ignore it and think, oh,
maybe at the time it wasn't about the motherfucking man. Maybe at the time, maybe that's what the fuck she wanted.
It's your mind playing tricks on you. If she felt hesitant about marrying him, she should have felt hesitant about having his baby. Okay, now I'm pretty sure this woman that he had a consensual, intimate relationship with wasn't the first woman that he's done this with.
How you know? Was you there? How you know, Sansa? You talking like you was there, or you talking like you know him?
You know, I'm sure of it because men don't just wake up one day and just decide to cheat on a woman after 7 years. I'm pretty sure this is just the first time he got caught publicly, because he could have got caught by, Nia Long a while ago and we don't know. So I don't know the specific dynamics of their relationship.
Maybe he did get caught a while ago that we didn't know. Maybe it's just now hitting the motherfucking fan, bitch.
But I can say from what I've seen and what's being said in the media, which is all I can go with, is
yeah, in the media. That's all you go with, like always.
There is something sus about that relationship. And as a woman, right, as a woman, I tell women all the time, be selective about who you have children with. Be selective about the kind of men that you marry. Be selective with the kind of men that you lay down with.
Well, damn. Why the fuck you ain't selective? You know?
Because even if you're sitting here and you're having a casual sex type of thing with someone, you can still end up accidentally making that person the father of your child. And that's why I tell women to just abstinence or celibacy, one of them, the other. And
abstinence or celibacy. Well, in the meantime, sounds Ray fucking. Oh, okay.
The typical thing of abstinence and celibacy until you marry type of thing, because even in marriage you can hold off and find out your husband is some bullshit, you feel what I'm saying? But it's off on sharing intimacy with a man, to know him as a person, as an individual first.
Well, maybe maybe you do each other
for an extended amount of time, because men sure do know how to hide their true intentions for a very long time.
And women do too.
Like, men are very skilled in the manipulative department.
Women are too.
A lot of men try to come in my section all the time. Women are this and women are that and blah, blah, blah. And I want to say this, and let me get this. I want to say this, men. Society teaches women to be good to men. They teach us we will be shunned, we will be stoned, we will be basically put on the shit list if we cheat on men, disrespect men, misbehave inside of our relationships. But men are not treated that same type of way.
Because we are fucking men. That's why. There's a difference. A woman is supposed to uphold herself as a woman. And we always heard this from this bitch. Well, you know, when men do it, shit fucking do.
Inside of society. So it's more women out there who are good to be with than it is men out there good to be with. So if you are a man and you are having trouble finding a good woman, that means you need to look within, because there's plenty of good women out there. It's more good women out there.
Okay, why the fuck you having a hard time motherfucking getting a man offline?
Then there are men, simply because that's the way society has been set up. Y'all been set for success inside of a relationship as far as being able to choose someone who is good for you. You know, on the other hand, it is much easier for us. It was a terrible match with us because society doesn't put all of this pressure on you as a man to be a good husband, etc. You understand? Y'all could get away with so much stuff.
What the fuck you mean doesn't put pressure on us to be motherfucking good fathers and good men? We're naturally, you know what I'm saying, providers and leaders. What the fuck you talking about?
And that's why men, good men, are praised for the bare minimum, because there's so many men out there not even doing the bare minimum. And when I say bare minimum, I'm talking about stuff like taking care of your kids, having a decent job.
No, that's what the fuck you're supposed to do when you got kids. Having a decent job. Everybody can't get a decent job, Sanjay. Everybody has to get what comes to them and be able to provide for whatever they can provide with. Everybody's situation is not the same when it comes to finances.
Having a car.
Well, it depends on where you're at.
Having your own money, you know, just being cordial, actually taking a woman on a date. You know what I mean? Because it's just like,
what the fuck you mean taking a woman on a date? I'm pretty sure there's lots of couples that goes on date and trips.
The bar has been set so low that a woman to classify a man a good man if he just does something simple as take care of his kids. When taking care of your kids is something you're supposed to do. A man is a good man if he just has a job. When having a job is something you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? So,
no, just having a job to be able to provide, period. It ain't about no job. You just say be able to provide.
Oh, that's what I mean when I say the bare minimum. But as a woman, we need to start, if we don't already, because a lot of women don't even really think about the legacy of their children. They think about the relationship that they have with a man currently, and they want to be married so bad because of status. A lot of women want to just
just like you. You want to be married so bad that you was calling another woman husband, your husband, because of status.
be with a man, just to be able to say that they have a man. And I'm not saying that that's Nia Long. I'm just saying women need to take legacy more serious, and what kind of role model a man will be for their children. Because just being able to say that you're married or to say that you have a man is not good enough. It's your man needs to be able to have the self-control and the discipline and the everything that comes with being a good leader of a family unit. And I think the Black family specifically was lacking. The Black family, the reason why the structure of it is so destroyed right now is because Black people really are not putting emphasis on the of men being inside of the household. Like, important for men to be fathers, and I don't mean just financially, I mean morally there for their children. And a lot of men are just simply not there. They're not doing what it takes because society really, and I'm not even gonna say society, our community is not glorifying that. You understand? Our community is glorifying a whole bunch of other shit, whole bunch of stuff that I just, oh my God, stuff that the black community glorifies is so detrimental to me. And I was looking at posts from
Just like you over the glorify that you don't want your child to grow up around other Black people. Wow. Look who's talking.
Corey Holcomb today, and I had type of, I felt indecisive about it. I didn't or the other to go with it, but with Corey Holcomb, he was Dwayne Wade's son. How I think it was Dwayne Wade's son just did a Tiffany and Company advertisement, and full blown lady looks like a girl, and he was just basically saying that society is making a little feel comfortable with assigning a gender to himself, and this thing is actually what's destroying the concept of a solid family structure.
It is. That's systematically.
And I kept thinking to myself, well, everybody and whoever they choose to be, they should have the opportunity or avenue to be that. So if a woman wants to decide, aside from this transgender conversation, if a woman decides she wants to be a single mother and not have a man within the household, she should be able to do that, right? Like, think about that. She should be able to do that because that's her choice. She's a human being. If she wants to consciously be a single mother on her own, she is financially prepared for that, then cool. But then I thought about this clip I just put up on my TikTok. If you don't follow me on TikTok, just go to my TikTok account, and I just put up a clip about single mothers, asking them, are they okay? Because I saw this 3-minute clip of another single mother who was talking about that every time she had a child, she lost a piece of her mental health. And she was just talking about how much she was struggling. And so I put that clip up onto my TikTok account, and in came a whole bunch of women just in there talking about how much they struggle with simply just cleaning their house. And I can relate to that. Like, it's hard to keep a house clean when you have a toddler. Like, it's one thing to have a kid that's...
You struggling with cleaning a house? I mean, if you have a schedule set up, if you have some type of I can't get the fucking word shit, but help me out. You have some type of some order in your motherfucking house, you wouldn't have that problem. Right there. Welcome to the room, Linus. Oh, welcome to the room, Shane. The fuck you mean you struggle to keep your house clean? You have some type of motherfucking order. Some type of shit. Word out, y'all. I'm lost of words and shit. Some type of shit. Is it ordinance? No, not ordinance. Structure. You have some type of structure every day that you do. You won't be struggling with keep your house clean.
In middle school or again it's in high school, possibility that you keep your house clean because they're not making a mess all over. But toddlers make mess. Doesn't matter, make a mess in the damn kitchen, in the damn bathroom, wherever he feel like playing at the moment, he gonna make a mess. He'll go in the closet and make a mess.
Nah, that's when you have some structure and let them know, hey, this is where we motherfucking eat at. This is where we play at. That's the fuck you do.
Yeah, open the drawer and sit in the drawer, the dresser drawer, and make a mess in there. It doesn't matter. Kids are all over the place, and so if you have more than one, oh my God. As a single mother, I don't know how women are doing it. And I was saying that in my clip.
So lots of women are doing it. Lots of women with structure are doing it.
And if you go to my TikTok right now, it is like 400 moms in there just talking about the
There's 400, you know what I'm saying, moms that don't have no type of structure like you.
Struggle as a single mother. Under my video, and they're just talking back and forth, and I started to think, what made these women single mothers to begin with?
Themselves, just like you made yourself a single mother. Instead of working towards marriage first, instead of working towards a pregnancy app, you became a single mom.
One guy came in the comment section and he was like, where are all your husbands? And I was like, these are single women. These are women who are unwed, or they're women who are divorced. And a lot of people think if you marry before you carry, because, that is you caring about your legacy. You care about your legacy if you marry before you carry. It's kind of, that's seemingly right, but you still have to figure out whether or not the person that you're marrying actually wants to be a father and cares about their own legacy.
That's when you sit down and you talk about, it's when you're playing shit out. Instead of just, playing on goddamn pregnancy apps.
Because there's plenty of women out there who married before they carried, and then they ended up in this terrible marriage, and now that the marriage is over, this man isn't even taking care of his children. There's plenty of divorced women who are now single mothers just taking care of children by themselves. And if you was to go to a park and sit down and see two single moms sitting next to each other watching their children play, you wouldn't even be able to tell the difference between her, the woman who has been divorced, and the mother who is unwed and never been married before. So I don't understand why people keep thinking that married before you carry or being a divorced mom is better than being an unwed mother. It isn't, because from the baby, you're not going to be able to tell the difference between these two moms that's just sitting in the park with their kids. You don't know. And honestly, me being a mother who wanted to be married, I was the mother who wanted to be, who cared about my legacy and wanted to have a child who had a decent family structure, because I feel like men should be lives of their children, and it didn't happen for me. I can see this situation from different angles. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't see it from one perspective. Like, a lot of people that don't have kids, they can't really speak on, this situation. Let me tell you something about this person right here. The last live stream I did, I had to block you. So don't make me have to do that again. So be careful.
You want to block them just because they asked you, do you take legacy seriously? Wow.
About what you post inside of my chat, and I'm going to be with you in a second after I finish talking about what I'm trying to convey. But what was I saying? Oh, so as me being the type of woman who actually cared about legacy and wanted to have
Fatherhood, bitch, you ain't care about no goddamn legacy. This shit sounded good as a motherfucker. You ain't care about no goddamn legacy. How the fuck you care about a legacy? Like I said before, you over there bust your ass wide the fuck open on OnlyFans. That's a legacy you want to, huh? But you let you tell it, oh, I had my coins, sis.
Solid family structure and thought that I was going to marry my son's father, and for that to not have happened to me, I think as a woman.
How the fuck you think you're going to marry a motherfucker that's already married, bitch? Make that make sense.
and I can look at other women in their situations and have a level of empathy for those women. You feel what I'm saying? To me, it's just like, I get it. But when I look at women like Nia Long, for example, where she stayed with this guy for 7 years in the
because she chose to. That was her choice.
back of my mind, I'm wondering what was she thinking about all of that time? Like,
did you know that you can make a full-time income from YouTube without ever trying to grow your own channel? It's true.
After the 5th year of them not being married, like I would have just been like, why aren't we married yet? I don't think I would have, like stayed with a man that long. And I think a lot of times people stay because they want their child to have both of their parents. But what a lot of people,
it sounds like she stayed because she wanted to motherfucking stay.
People don't understand is that your child can see you miserable. Like a child can notice when things are going wrong, so it can still affect their childhood. It still affects them when you stay inside of a relationship with somebody and you aren't necessarily happy inside of it. So I don't condone people staying for the kids either. But either way, it's their choice. You guys get to decide whatever it is that you want to do. I'm just saying, for me, if I could choose a situation that was conducive to the process of growth for a child, it would first start off with two people being able to have a healthy co-parenting relationship, whether they're married or not. Like two co-parents who both are on the same.
Okay, what you trying to say? They're not good co-parents? If they was split up, they won't be good co-parents?
Like level of understanding that in order for their children to have a healthy lifestyle, both parents have to be relieved of stress. You can't be an absent father and then think that your children are going to be raised properly.
Oh, okay. So Justin got an absent father and he got a motherfucking crazy ass, motherfucking dumb ass, motherfucking mama. A healthy co-parenting relationship or a healthy person to me.
Or you can't be in your child's life but talk disrespectfully about the mother of your child to your kid.
Wow. But Sasha Ray can get online and talk reckless about her motherfucking son's father to where he's going to see this later on down the line. Oh, okay.
Because it's still showing your children something. If you're extremely mean to your ex, whether your father or her mother, that's still in a stressful environment. And that's what I kind of respect about that clip that Kanye West, I seen a Kanye West today. He was apologizing to Kim Kardashian because he was just flat out saying, like, as a father, as a co-parent, I need to make sure that Kim is not stressed, because the more stressed she is.
Well, why don't you make sure Priest's not stressed? Why don't you stop doing videos about him? Because from the looks of it, don't look like he's stressed at all. He ain't paying your ass no attention. Zero, none, zilch.
Is the worst kind of parent she would be to our children. So I need to make sure she's okay. And I wish that more men adopted that type of mindset.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I wish a lot of men adopt that situation as well, Sasha Ray. And just as well as women like you adopt that same mindset. Why don't you apply that to yourself?
When they're dealing with the mothers of their children, because a lot of people feel like because a woman is a baby mama or their baby mama, that they should disrespect her. Or a lot of women, even women who are dating men who have children and they're cool with the mothers of their children, a lot of times these women think that the man that they dating is still sleeping with their baby mama. Not me and my son's father, because me and my son's father don't talk. Me and my daughter's father, my daughter 21 now, this entire time we did not sleep together. Like, not even once.
I'm pretty sure y'all did. I'm pretty sure he motherfucker looked at himself like, what the fuck was I thinking about?
We just was really good friends. We have never.
I'm pretty sure he had to say to himself, like, man, I gotta be this bitch friend for the rest of my goddamn daughter's life and my entire time on this motherfucking earth.
Never done anything with each other ever since we broke up. We didn't circle back, but we cool as shit. Like, he's one of the closest friends I have. I talk to him.
I'm pretty sure you do. I'm pretty sure you do talk to him all the time. You ain't got nobody else to motherfucking talk to. And he like, fuck it. Shit, I've been dealing with your ass this damn long. Why not?
all of the time. I've been in relationships since he and I was together. He's been in a relationship. He's met guys that I've dated, and it's still been kind of cool or extremely cool and cordial. So just because two people can get along and raise their children maturely don't mean they still sleeping together. And the Black community tends to believe that two people that broke up with each other gotta hate each other. They gotta be at each other's throats all the time, especially if they have children. They gotta be sitting there fighting over the children. No, it's just unnecessary if I want my children to have a happy home. And so let me go in my chat right quick. So do you take legacy seriously? Yes, I do, sir. If your son wanted to identify as female, would you allow it? I would have no choice but to allow my son identifying as female if that's what he felt. But naturally, for my son is just naturally a boy. Like I don't have to teach my son boyhood. And I do feel like a lot of people who were are trans or maybe homosexual.
Okay, I'm glad she said this because I skimmed through something earlier, and I want y'all to see something. Hold on, I'm a little tipsy over here, so kind of probably a hot second. Yeah. That's it right here. Hold on. I got her here. I want y'all to see something. See, she's would automatically identify as a boy. I want y'all to see something. Bro, me a hot second. Okay. My back check, I don't know what y'all throwing up, but can y'all chill out for a hot second? Okay. Alrighty. Hold on. Go right here. I want y'all to look at this right here. All right. I'm getting ready to play this, and I'm gonna point something out. Hold on, man. It's fucking back check. Fuck, man. I hope this shit important, man. Okay, hey, the back chat, I need y'all to chill out, man. Sound coming in. All right. I'm getting ready to play this right here, y'all. And I want y'all to look at it.
As many books as I sell, and people are out here buying my books like crazy. But what's pissing me off is the shipping industry. When I get a shipment of books, a lot of times they look like this. So I end up having to ship them bitches back and get a refund. And that's just some bullshit, because then people be hitting me up like, where my book? Why you ain't send my book? I'm missing a book. What's taking the book so long? Who knew that if I wrote about my separated ass?
Hold on. Damn. Hold on. Y'all see this shit right here? Now this right here doesn't look like you adopted a mindset on let priests be stress free. Here it is right here. You calling him trifling ass baby daddy and pointing the arrow at him, but got you and his picture up again. All right, I want y'all to watch baby Justy. I want y'all to watch his movements. Watch his movements. Look very closely. Hold on. Let me see if I can I supersize this up? I don't think I can. All right.
Who knew that if I wrote about my separated ass baby daddy and this amazing
see how he walking? Look at him.
And my lifestyle. And
just watch this. Hold on.
Me being homeless to me living in Northern California, happy as hell. Who
see? Look, hold on. Did you see that? See how he threw his head back and stuff? See, he's seeing his mama do that. You know, he's going to emulate things that he sees her do.
Oh my God, I can't wait till I'm like New York Times bestseller type.
Yeah, how the fuck you gonna be New York Times bestseller and you keep on hiding your motherfucking your numbers? How am I gonna be able to determine that you sold actually these amount of copies that you claim you sold? You're selling. Let me say that.
Could you believe it? Oh my God.
Let me play it one more time for y'all.
Some bullshit, because then people be hitting me up like, where my book? Why you ain't send my book? I'm missing a book. What's taking the book so long? Who knew that if I wrote about my separated ass baby daddy and this amazing son we created and my lifestyle and how it went from me being homeless to me living in Northern California happy as hell? Who?
See? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that right there. But your son that has to be a boy. What if he picks up on some of the things he see you doing, the movements, the hand movements, the neck movements? What if he picks up on some of this shit? And he think it's okay for him to do it? This bitch kills me, man. Hold on. Let's go back to the video. Let's see. Ready? Go back to that.
Bisexual or something like that. A lot of us have been traumatized sexually. Okay, and that's one thing that people inside of the LGBTQ community don't really talk about a lot. Like some of us were introduced to sexuality too soon. Some of us were just introduced to a lifestyle we shouldn't have been introduced to as children, and we have a misunderstanding of what it means to be in a relationship, in a marriage, or whatever. And I'm not going to sit here and say that it's a mental illness, but I do want to say that a lot of people who are a part of the LGBTQ community have a level of trauma associated with them. Now, I've heard of some people being a part of the LGBT community who's that's never happened to, but it's rare that I see it. So being a part of the LGBT community myself, and I rarely talk about.
Okay, now you're part of the LGBTQ community. Wow.
My sexuality in that way. Like I don't talk about being bisexual a lot because I feel like what I do
because you're not
behind closed doors, like what I do sexually, to me that's still private. It's still sacred.
It's private. It's sacred. But you sit up here, made many videos about how you was being bisexual. It wasn't private and sacred then.
Still my business, even if I shared a couple of stories, like I get online and share a couple of stories, like me being in the swingers lifestyle or me being polyamorous, it's still a part of my sexuality that I like to keep to myself because to me it's private. It's nobody else's business. What I do with my man behind closed doors is for me. But
what you do with your man behind closed doors, well, your man is not included when you're talking about being in the LGBTQ community, right? With another woman.
I feel like anyone who is transgender, who is bisexual, who is homosexual,
hold up. Anybody that's transgender, bisexual, homosexual, I mean homosexual, that's all of it. What the fuck you mean? This bitch don't even know the goddamn terminology of the LGBT community.
Most of us have experienced trauma sexually, and that's just a conversation that we might want to have another day. So anyway, if my son wanted to identify as female, would I allow it? Not at a young age. Not like I would not allow him to feel comfortable doing something like that. You know what I mean? Like he's 4. I don't think he would understand, you know what I mean? Like what he's doing. So I wouldn't be like, I always teach him the social norms. I teach my children the social norms first, and it's up to them for when they grow up or when they get an understanding of what it is to live in the society. They get to choose what they want to do when they get older. What I want a young, like in elementary school, middle school, wanting to be identifying as female, not so much, because I triggered by what? Oh no, I seem triggered by you because you was trolling. It's not the discussion. It was because you was trolling last time I was streaming. Some mothers use the love a father has a child to control and manipulate them. I agree. That's why some men choose to walk away and not care. Well, here's the problem with this statement. I feel like
you feel like what?
When people say things like this, gives men an excuse to be pieces of shit. Because when a man
No, it's not giving men excuses to be pieces of shit. She said something that's valid. Some mothers use the love a father has for his child to control and manipulate him. That's why some men choose to walk away and not care. That is true.
man genuinely wants to be a father, it doesn't matter whether a woman is trying to use a child.
It does matter. Nobody, once again, Sansaray, we're supposed to be adapted of being stress-free.
To control or manipulate him, they are going to take care of their children. When a man finds out that a mother is a toxic mother, where she's using manipulation tactics or she's using her children to manipulate, that's a form of abuse. So as a
okay, so that means you over there abusing him.
Father, why in the world would you want to walk away and not care and leave your children with an unstable woman? That doesn't make any sense. So
you're right, it doesn't make any sense. But hey, that's how society is set up, Sansaray.
When people say things like this statement, to me, it makes it seem like y'all are giving deadbeat dads an excuse to.
No. She's not giving a deadbeat dad an excuse. She's calling out a fact. This is a fact what she just posted right here. There's no lie in this. But you want to hurry up and defend it because you know that concerns you.
Walk away. You're giving them, you're trying to justify some bullshit. If you are a good father and you love your children and you looking over at their mother and their mother is doing all of this toxic shit and misusing them to hurt you, you need to go try to get custody of your kids.
Yeah. Just like Priest needed to try to get custody of Justy. I agree.
And please don't give me that bullshit men don't get custody crap, because this is 2022. Men getting custody left and right. So really all you got to do is have a stable environment for children. A lot of people think that, oh, because you're a man or because you're the father, you're not going to be able to get custody of your kids. Yes, you would if you have a stable environment that's more stable than hers. You have to understand you have to be making more money than she makes. You have to have your own home, your own car, a stable environment for a child to live in so you can get custody of your children. And if their mother is toxic, my suggestion is for you to go out there and get, why would you call it? Sorry, you're a woman. My bad. The truth is the parent should be blamed for transgender. I don't think parents should be blamed for children becoming transgender because it may not have been the harm to them. Like when I look back at the sexual trauma that I experienced it wasn't my mother that did it to me. You know what I mean? She trusted that took care of me, something to me. So I think as your mother, she should have chose somebody with a better character. But as you can see, women out here choosing the wrong people to have babies with, men out here choosing the wrong people to have babies with. Sometimes you just choose the wrong person to interact with or build something solid with. So that's the situation with Nia Long. Oh, while we're talking about this. So Khloe. Let's get to Khloe for a moment. So Khloe Kardashian, I just seen a clip for the next season of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, which is now on Hulu. It was on Entertainment, on E, but now it's on Hulu. And so inside of this clip, she was basically a couple of days before Thanksgiving is when the embryo was implanted for her to have her second child with a surrogate. And it's still Tristan's child, it's just a surrogate. Now, she's saying that this was days before Thanksgiving, and then she didn't find out until the first or second week of December that he was having a baby with someone else. And because it's so close together, she didn't want people to think that she got this surrogate after she found having a baby with someone else. And then she posed this interesting question in this clip. And you can check this clip out on Instagram. I posted it up on Instagram, but I'm pretty sure it's somewhere up on YouTube if you want to Google this clip. But she was like, why would I want to have a child with a man who is having a child with someone else? And I was thinking, that's a good question, but you should have thought about that before you got pregnant the first time. Number one, because when you got pregnant the first time, his first baby mama was pregnant. So if she was pregnant the first time, why would you feel comfortable with getting pregnant with True? And Tristan Thompson has proved that he's not the family man. He's not the positive, solid structure of a family man type of guy. You know what I mean? Like, he's not.
All right, man. I ain't gonna skip over this bullshit right here, man. I don't want to hear about this bullshit, man.
Yeah, they're telling you, they're showing you. A man only had to abandon me with a child once. You know what I'm saying? Like, when.
And how many times you abandoned a man with a child?
When I started realized that my son's father was going to be putting me through this drama. He was going to be sleeping with other women, and he didn't know whether he wanted to be with me, not be with me, wanted to be with his ex, not wanted to be with his ex, wanted to be a father, not wanted to be a father. I was like, this homeboy is confused. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to hop on the pigeon and take my house to California, and I haven't been back since. And I need for women to understand, like, once you realize you made a poor choice in man, you still now have to take over your legacy, and you have to be overprotective of the shit that you was before. So that means you definitely can't bring a second child into the world with a man who, number one, hasn't even considered marrying you. Okay, that's number one. Number two, one who lacks all kinds of self-control, has lied to you, misled you, cheated on you, all types of stuff. What about Tristan Thompson says good father or husband? I don't see it. Like, I don't see it. Lord, do not repair the damage they did. Would you bust out? I need some more context to this, Sean. You should explain that. To me, when you say, you said this. To me, this is an excuse. Somebody else came in my comment section, my chat, like the last live stream I did, and she was basically saying, or he or whoever was basically saying to me that my behavior is not inviting my son's father into my son's life. And I was like, thinking to myself, like, my behavior has nothing to do with his relationship with his son.
It has a lot to do with your relationship. Fuck you mean? He don't want to be around that bullshit. That's why he's not around now.
Like, why would we have anything to do with that? And they were saying
it has a lot.
And basically that care of a child of the woman that he's still in love with or that he cared for. Men don't take care of children of the women that they didn't care for. And I'm like, y'all think that's okay? Like, that makes sense in your mind?
No,
like a man.
No, nobody's saying it's not okay. They're saying it's okay. You
know? Who didn't love a woman, created life with her. Because see, men are keepers. Men are gatekeepers. You guys have the keys to everything. Like, and the funny thing is, I don't think society or I don't think people helps you understand it. Like, your sperm is the most precious asset. It's an asset. Why would you give it to just any random woman that you don't even care about like that?
Ask Priest to say damn thing. Say, I'm skimming through some of this.
Okay. say less. I wish I could have that arrangement, but he don't want that arrangement. He just want to play child support and don't meet him at all. Honestly, that's a good thing if he feels a bad father, you know. Hey Sally, what's that's not the woman. Listen, y'all are weird as fuck because y'all need to pick a narrative too. Because number one, if a woman doesn't hold down her man when he's not financially stable, y'all claim we gold diggers and only want men with money. Okay. Y'all think we stupid if we hold them down and be the down ass chick. But if we let them go and don't they y'all mad about that too. Which one is it? Do y'all want us to stick with y'all when y'all ain't got y'all shit together? Or do you want us to turn our nose up or at you when you broke? Which one is it? You gotta pick one. Your finances in order before you can be with me. You gotta have money before you can be with me. And then y'all sit down and y'all have these podcasts where you talk nasty about who only go after wealthy men. But then you say this about women who are trying to stick to their man and love their man and be with him even though he ain't got no money. And you say it's her fault for allowing a man to leash off her. This the idiotic, moronic shit that makes most black men dusty mentality. Y'all think when I call a man a dusty, it has something to do with the way that he dress or whether or not he has money or not. Nah, it has something to do with y'all mentality. It's broken. It's like this weird character flaw y'all got that I wish y'all would get rid of. Like, make up your mind when you're talking to women or you're talking about women and you want to tell us who you are as men and you want us to be better with y'all got to pick a narrative and stick to it so we can start applying it, because y'all can't make up your mind. You can't, like, as one unit, y'all can't even make up. That's why the community is broken and destroyed. Black men cannot stay focused on one vision. Rules, some code of conduct, something for us to stick to. See, you know what I mean? So we can excel. You feel what I'm saying? Anyway. Nice. Sally, I ain't got to chase no man away. He walked away on his own. Like, I ain't had to do, he ran away on his own. Listen to me. Here's what I want anybody who come into my comment section and you want to talk about my son's father. Women do not control men. Men make their own choices. I have no control over what a man decides to do with his life. None of us can control each other. My behavior didn't have anything to do with the choices that man made for himself and his son. It's one thing to say, I don't want to be in a relationship with a woman, but it's another to say, I don't want to take care of my own child. That's a mental health issue. You're not going to sit here and try to be accountable for a man not taking care of his own child. He ran away because he a coward. That had nothing to do with me. I was kind to him. I was good to him. I was honest to him. I treated him good. I showed him a level of respect. I cooked. I cleaned. I was understanding. I was patient. I did everything I was supposed to do as a woman. And ain't none of y'all gonna try to make me feel like I was a bad woman to him and I deserved anything that happened to me as far as he and I. Now, I don't know what's happening in your life. I don't know what you heard. I don't care. But I do know I'm a good woman and I know it. And I was a good woman when I was with him, and I'm an even better woman now. So if you think any less than that, I have an entire asshole that you can kiss and love it. All right, then moving on. So all right, let's see. And boop. Okay, so this is a different culture than where I was from. Okay. How long will it take for you to forgive yourself? I don't know. I was talking to somebody about forgiving myself. Oh, James. I was doing a live stream with James Harden III. And it's on my on his channel. You can go to his channel at the end. And at the end, he was talking about how I needed to forgive myself. He isn't the first person to ask me, have I forgiven myself for making a poor choice? And I kept saying, I don't know how to forgive myself for something like that. I know I feel a little bit, I don't feel as bad about it as I used to. But as far as forgiving myself fully for making the poor decision and it affecting my son's life, that's something hard to get over for me. Because it's one thing for a man to break my heart, but it's another to affect the life of a child. You understand? And I feel like choosing a man who would be absent from his life is one of the worst things that it did for my son. And so that's a very difficult thing you know, get over. But as far as my son's space, his environment is a very positive space. He doesn't want for anything. He has every toy. He can eat what he want, move around how he want. He got his own space. He do, he out there playing right now. Like he good money. So his space is very positive. But as far as him having a male figure around, I would prefer him to have a positive figure around than a negative biological father figure. You understand? Like to me, I feel like God don't make mistakes with stuff like this. And maybe my son's father doesn't have what is required to be a decent father right now. Maybe he needs to learn some more lessons so he can be a decent father. I'm not sure because I don't know what God's lessons is for my son's father. I do know for me what my lessons are with my son is something that's still a process. It's still stuff that I'm learning about being a single mom because I never been a single mom before this. I had a decent relationship with my daughter's father, so I never raised a child alone. This is my first time raising a child alone, so I'm learning a lot. But I do feel like any negative feelings that I may feel about my son's father, they don't affect his life, like not directly by me. You understand? Like I create a peaceful environment for my son, and I'm very like I do the best way I can, and I try to just make him happy. You know, that's what I do. Have him a level of discipline because I do want him to understand that part of being a man is him having a level of self-control and discipline, and I don't want him out in the streets being, blah, blah, blah. I feel for children in general, like the way the world is in general. I mean, I was just talking about that clip with where he was talking about Dwayne Wade's son and how they are pushing the transgender thing. And I do want people to understand I have nothing against transgender people. I think you feel that that's who you are, and you feel comfortable at knock it out, But I do feel like at some way this is going to confuse children if we glamorize it. Like just if you glamorize, like for instance, how the Black community glamorizes thugs, glamorizes people, men who lack self-control and don't raise their children, and glamorize drug usage and all types of, that's harming us. It's flat out harming us. So I don't know. I just feel like manhood isn't being represented inside of the Black community enough. It's not a lot of Black men that's flat out like, this is what you do to be a Black man. Number one, lead your family. Pick you a decent woman, because if you keep making poor choices to women and keep choosing low energy women to sleep with, you're going to keep having low energy experiences. And I think the definition of what low energy female has been warped and demented as well. Like, like men will say, "Hey, I don't want a single mother. I don't want a woman that's blah blah blah." Has all these bodies, but at the same time, who y'all glorify and glam on social media, where you're liking all of the chicks who twerk when smell like backwoods and Ciroc and shit. Like y'all like all of these women with these big ass eyelashes on that look like fucking hand gliders and shit. Those are the women that y'all interested in. Those all the likes and all the men like these women, the women that are the strippers. Y'all spending all your money at the strip club, throwing all your ones at these chicks, and this is what's being glamorized. So this is what young women are wanting to be, because they're thinking this is what men want, because this is what y'all put y'all energy into. This is what y'all got money into. This is what's all in the rap videos. This is all in the music in general. Think about it. The last Ivy Park commercial. You know Ivy Park, Beyonce's clothing line. In that entire commercial, what you see? Beyonce ass out. She squatted with her finger in her mouth like this, legs spread. She squatted down in a commercial. Do you know how many little girls look up to Beyonce? Think about that. Little girls look at her and want to be Beyonce. But the hoe culture or hypersexualization of women is what's being celebrated. So this is what more women are going to try to be. Yeah, I get nervous. Like, my son is 4, right? And he's not in pre-K yet. But we've been visiting pre-K schools to see which school we want to put him in. And even with me going to all these schools, seeing, I said to my mother, I don't know how comfortable I feel with my son being just away from me. Because I know that other people are not going to care for my son the way that I do. They're not going to be careful with my son the way that I do. They're not going to, he's going to learn shit from other people. And some of that stuff may not be what I want my son to learn. That's the most difficult part I'm having. Do you understand that your son is still developing, therefore he doesn't have the emotions as you do with his father, unless you are displaying that in your son's presence, therefore he will mimic you? I'm okay with him mimicking. Like, here's my thing. What I show my son. Okay. I remember I was in my single moms group. I have a single moms group called We Give You Life, and it's on Facebook. And I was getting on the single mothers in there because they was talking about how they get dressed in front of their son. And I was like, I do not like the idea of getting dressed in front of my son. I don't want my son to feel like he's entitled to women's bodies simply because his mama didn't know how to put on a robe in front of him. He's male. I don't like to do my hair. I don't do my hair in front of him. I don't do my makeup in front of him. I go privately and do that to myself and come out. Because I feel like I don't want him to mimic that part of me, because that's what makes me a woman. My feminine stuff, I don't want him to learn those things. So what I try to do is teach him and mimic character. My character, meaning how good of a person I am. And I never associate anything that's associated to my gender. I try not to teach him. Like, anything that I know only women do, I try not to teach my son. Because there are certain mannerisms and things that we do that is designed for women, right? And I learned them from other women. And the male mannerisms that I want my son to learn, I try to get him to learn that from other boys or other men or positive male role models. He's so boyish. It's like nothing. He just was born that way. So it's going to be, if I wanted to turn my son feminine, it would be difficult, because he's very like, oh God, he's such a boy. He's like such a boy. But anyway, a lot of the feminine things I just keep to myself. I try not to teach him. My son don't listen to secular music. Like, he don't listen to like regular music. I think when he was younger, he used to like Stevie Wonder, but now he only listens to kids' music. Like, I see people who let their children listen to like rap music and R&B and stuff. I might, like, when I'm cleaning up, I might turn on like Christian contemporary music, and I love Christian contemporary, and I might turn on some R&B soul when I'm cleaning, so he can hear it from a distance if I'm cleaning up. But for the most part, my son is always listening to like Wheels on a Bus Go Round and Round, like little nursery rhymes and shit from like YouTube. Or like, let me turn to the nursery rhymes channel, because if you go on like Pandora, they have different stages for different age groups. So they have a toddler station where it just plays all toddler music, and then they have like a tween station that plays all tween music. But I'm very selective about what I let my son listen to. I don't let him listen to any like rap. Like, my daughter is 21, so she listens to a lot of vulgar shit, right? Because she of age, and I tell her, don't let him hear this stuff, because if he hearing this stuff while he's young, and it's programming into his mind how disrespectful they talk to women, how hypersexualized that music is, it's going to affect his spirit, his mind, his character. I prefer you just not. When he's in the car, I might listen to Ed Sheeran or something. I love Maroon 5, even though Adam Levine done got caught cheating on his girlfriend. Anyway, that music is kind of more positive. How they talk about women. When I listen to that music, it's about love and friendship and God. Like, that's what I want my son to listen to, all that garbage. To me, that's he wants to listen to that shit when he can, but not with mom. We gonna have violins playing up here. You know what I mean? We had some Danny Goki or something. Yeah. I was like, I ain't with it. Yeah, that we are trying to put them in pre-K. It's just find a pre-K that I feel comfortable with, and it has to be, I read my son books. He been reading. I started reading him books for nighttime, like before sleep. He was much younger. I started reading. I don't know. I think he was like, still, he wasn't even one yet, and I was reading him child stories for night. Do you speak negatively about your son's father in front of your son? No. I don't allow anybody to do that. Even my mother or nobody. Nobody can speak negatively about police in front of my son. I will not. I'm not okay for that. I don't. Like I told y'all. That shit. And when he get older, and and he hear about how bad I talk about his father, by then he'll know the story. Because here's my thing. I don't want to teach my son a fairy tale. You know what I mean? I don't want him to idolize this make-believe person, because you guys have to remember the person that I fell in love with, the person that I was engaged to and wanted to be married to and was in a relationship with and was making plans to be with. And, that's a whole other person than who my son's father truly is. Like, my son's father never showed me really who he was. He may have told me some stories about him. He may have pretended to be something he wasn't. At the end of our relationship, he started telling me the truth about what kind of man he was and who he truly was. But the man that he was the entire time we was together was a man he was pretending to be for me. And it wasn't him. It was him putting on a show to entertain me and to get whatever it is that he got from doing that. I still don't know what he gained. Like, how was it beneficial for him to behave the way he was behaving for so long? I mean, I tell people all the time, we had a good relationship. We had a good time. We had fun. We did a lot of shit together. But who he truly is, I don't know him. So in teaching my son, I got to teach him this fictional person. You know what I mean? I won't get penalized for not having a baby picture. I mean, and not in the state of California. Like, we don't get penalized for that. They told us we had to put her in pre-K as soon as she turned 4. I think it's when it's time for them to go to school, you got to do it. But I don't think from what I understand, they don't penalize you if you don't take, like, I do want him to be in some kind of program before he turns 5. But at the same time, like, sometimes I feel like he's not ready because he's really young. He really, I've sheltered him. Plus, he a COVID kid. Because remember, y'all forget the world was shut down for like a long time. Like, we was just sitting in the house and not going anywhere. So those kids are different. I don't know if y'all noticed, but kids who were born around that time or young around the time of the pandemic where everything was shut down, those kids act very different from the average kid who grew up in a regular environment. I don't know who they is, and plus we're not in the same state. Like, are you in California? Because in the state of California, it's not mandatory. It's not like some type of yeah. No, he won't be behind with other children because we teach him here. We school him, so he's not behind. Like, he's kind of ahead of him. You know what I mean? Like, I think what makes my kid kind of behind maybe social skills. Because, like I said, the pandemic had us stuck in. But outside of that, my son is intellectual because I've been teaching him, though. I started teaching my son birth. I started teaching my son ABCs in the hospital. When he was born, right? My first nursery rhyme to him was A, B, C, D. I ain't seen Mary Had a Little Lamb, Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. I ain't seen the A, B, C. So from the time he was born to now, all we do is teach him. That's all he wanted to know. Really, like, my son like metaphysics. He likes regular physics. He likes cars, to build like cars. He likes building things. I think with time he'll either be some type of engineer or maybe an architect or something like that. That's what he comes off as. But anyway, so it's time for you to go. It's been real. You know, how was the mentor? Yeah, I don't know about that. Like, I don't know. Like, why does before I get off, the official urban therapist, how come your messages keep coming in 3 times? Like, this your message, this your message, this your message. It's like coming in three times. It's weird. It's good that you don't speak negatively because it will create a narrative that men are similar. Yeah, I don't want him. He's gonna be a man. He's gonna be a man. You know what I mean?
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link for anybody want to come up. Hold on, let me see. Hold on. What's your call? All right. No, I wasn't asleep. Drop the link. Anybody want to come up and say elaborate on what was said today? Welcome to the panel. What was said today?
SEO, can you hear me?
Welcome to the panel. What was said today?
SEO, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now.
Okay, sorry about that. SEO, you was knocked the fuck out. Do you know that? SEO. Oh my God, y'all. Where did SEO go? Can y'all hear me? Give that man some milk. Right. He up here drinking Modelo's, but can y'all hear me though?
Yeah, my signal messed up. Yeah, hold on. Shit, my signal fucked.
Now his signal messed up. Oh my God. Okay, SEO. Okay.
Yeah. Hold on.
No. I said you fell asleep.
Hold up.
But she has that laptop.
All right. Hold on. What's so fun?
No, I'm just reading the chat. No, you told me, listen, go ahead, do what you need to do. Just don't go to sleep. Or drink some milk. The chat saying, drink some milk.
Man, can we drink no milk out of drunk this beer?
You keep falling asleep.
Hold on.
What's going on? Wait, sponsor right, give me that chain. What chain? You know what chain? Manga Megs. I refuse. You know what? It's so funny. I've been thinking, I don't know if I told you this, but like I thought your name was Manga Megs, and that's the way I'm gonna keep saying it because it is Man Games, but I like Manga Megs. Right, child. Right. Right, exactly. Y'all know he confused right now, so let's just let him get it together.
Yeah, hold
on. Okay.
I'm gonna get on my phone that way. The signal won't be going out because I see it.
The signal was real clear when you was
snoring. I know. Shit.
Okay. I'm gonna back up.
All right. Welcome to the panel, Brandy.
What's up, STL? Hey, Deb.
Hey.
What's up, baby?
Girl,
Yeah.
get him, please. This is
Okay, STL. You're gonna have to make somebody a co-host. We're gonna talk about it.
You said make somebody a co. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Right.
You're gonna have
I'm
to
on my
make.
phone now.
Yeah, you're gonna have to make one of us a co-host because you.
No, that's it's over with now. I'm going over.
Oh, your nap over with now. You good? You didn't have
Snoring like a motherfucker. Talking about I wasn't asleep. Yeah.
Now you up. Right, you got the Modelo. You still got the Modelo, don't you? Look at you.
It's gone now.
Oh, baby. You're going to be all right. It's going to be okay.
Hey.
I was laughing. You said I wouldn't sleep. Like, yeah, okay.
He all defensive about it and shit.
Okay. Oh, that's so funny.
I got some bullshit.
Dan, what you think about Sansi, girl?
Okay, let's address the fact that she is all up on the camera. So listen, I think she's all up on the camera because she don't want us to see how fast she is.
Right.
Oh, but you can still see it though.
Well, right, but you can't see the whole body. So she's like, okay, well, this is my fast face.
I'm glad you said that. I wanna.
Oh, are you okay?
I'm gonna go get that clip. How she's sitting on that pocket. I mean that webcast ordeal. She's sitting sideways.
She said what?
I'm gonna get. Hold on.
Okay.
She was sitting hot sideways. I guess she's trying to block off half the fat.
She's sitting on the floor.
Is she?
No, but she wasn't on the floor. She was on the chair. She was sitting sideways.
Sideways in the chair. Okay, yeah. So we seeing her, but we would see her side profile. She was sitting sideways.
No. When she was on that podcast, she was
on the podcast. Oh yeah, she was sitting sideways.
She was sitting sideways.
So let's doing that what? To do what? To look what? Why? Why was she sitting sideways? For what reason?
So you can't see how big she is.
Well, she's still big from the side.
No,
we can't. I'm
gonna show you. But y'all keep on. Y'all keep on. I'm gonna get it. Hold on.
So, Deb, let's address her saying that all of that's her hair.
Right.
What the fuck?
The other day too, so we couldn't address it. I don't think. I think he fell asleep.
Right. Yeah, because he fell asleep. Yeah.
Okay. Yes. I wish he would go back and play that, but we know that he not. So whatever. But yeah, she was like, this girl was like, "Oh, is that your hair?" Or somebody. What they say in her chat, Brandy? They was like, "Is that your hair?" Or they were saying like, "Why you got a wig on?" or something like that. And she was like, "A wig? No, this is my hair." Then she pulled like the two sides out, like the side that she kept out, like, I don't know. It's just like, this is my hair. And I can't believe you guys think that this is not my hair. What's that thing that sounds like a drum? I don't know. She looks horrible. That's
an send background.
No, I didn't hear. Oh, okay. Yeah. Estelle, remember when she was like, that's her hair?
Yeah. I'm finna show y'all this clip right now. Hold on.
Hold on. One of my favorite topics to talk about, because I think it's just something that goes on and on and on and on. So I want to get y'all thoughts about self-love. So I want to ask the question, Sansa Ray. Why do you believe that there aren't?
Hold on. Let me go back. See how she's sitting?
She got a little tilt, like a little.
Right. That's why I said she's sitting sideways.
Like, right, but look at that arm, though. Look at the upper arm. It's like a hammer.
Look, exactly. See how big is that nigga?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, she looked like that nigga. Damn, they're like twins. Wow, like brother and sister.
That's why I said she was sitting sideways.
that's the right breath.
Oh man. Hold on, let me see if I get another clip.
Right, she pulled the 2 strands in the front. Right, Lola. So we supposed to think that this her hair right here too, y'all. With this pivot sit, this supposed to be her hair. Knowing damn well. Now, if this is her, I mean, the sides are pretty, like, I think kind of like they look like they long. But we know all her hair isn't long. Like, we know that. And it looks synthetic. It looks... what does Fantastic say? She bigger. Fantastic say she bigger than that dude.
Yeah, she is. Shit.
But honestly, though, she is big in here, but... Oh, no. Okay, now I see it. Okay, I didn't see because the comments is blocking the tummy. Okay, now I see. Yeah, she big. Okay, that shirt is big. Okay, I thought it was more like that's a men's shirt. I thought it was like
yeah, look how she dressed. Come on. Is this 6-figure woman? Look how she dressed. A 6-figure
woman. 6-figure woman. You right.
Look how everybody else dressed. Hold on. Let me go to it. Welcome to the panel, Lotus.
Hey. You woke with
Hey, Lotus.
You woke again, STL. You woke again.
I'm trying to find some good clips.
Yeah.
Some good still clips.
She said, you said, STL, not only is she a 6-figure woman, allegedly, but she's a woman in her 40s. What grown ass woman, even if you ain't making 6 figures dresses like that, to go
exactly
and put your brand out there like that? You're representing your brand.
Look at how everybody else is dressed.
I don't even go to Target like that.
You see how they sitting? They sitting like women. She's sitting to the side and shit.
Right.
Look at that shit. She bigger than the rat big the motherfucker, y'all, man. I told you she's short, fat, and stubby.
She huge.
Yeah, she's yeah. And I don't know what that hair is doing. I don't know. Ugh.
I tell you what it is. It's doing nothing for her. That's what it's doing.
Exactly.
Absolutely
it's
nothing.
like, right.
That shit
she looks like a California raisin. Right? I mean, it's like you said, it's literally
really
doing nothing for her.
It's giving dehydrated. So I was like, get you some moisturizer, baby.
And this, yeah, she just as big as him. Wow.
She is as big as he is. She got big ass round boulder shoulders like he do. They literally are built the same way. How you built like a whole dude?
Exactly.
You built like a whole linebacker.
Wow.
So when I was pregnant 4 years ago, I was postpartum depression. Bitch, just 4 years ago.
Right. Okay. So in that video where she is walking with Justice, that was the video where she was talking about, oh, I'm walking and doing my exercise, 10 pounds down. That's what she was. That's what the. Yeah, that was the text on the screen. Like, I'm working out. So this is the thing. I think now she's gonna be like on this whole workout thing because of Priest's fiance.
Yeah, but you think of it is she's still gonna look the same. It's gonna be hard for her to bust that shit off, man. Seriously, that's gonna be some hard ass work. You see how fat the motherfucking arms is?
But you know what? Like you said, STL, it's gonna hurt, and that's what she's. Yeah, it's gonna hurt, and it is gonna hurt. It is gonna. You're right. It's gonna hurt. She gonna be chafing and shit, and that's. But the thing is, you gotta go through that though.
Yeah.
That's you know what I'm saying. Unless you got, I don't know. She might be trying to qualify for state funding to get a
You said state funding.
To get a lap band. Shit, she might be trying to get a lap band, y'all. She's trying to get bigger and bigger so they can be like, you know what, your fat ass, okay, we'll just pay for you to get a lap band. Like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? The state will pay for you. You're totally unhealthy and you have a young child.
Yeah, her ass gonna be, man, big, out of shape. She's gonna be still using that excuse when just 10 years old. I'm going through postpartum depression.
Right, Fantastic. It's gonna be painful. That's the thing. That's why she just rather just be lazy instead of, you know what I'm saying, no pain, no gain. But the bigger you get, the harder it's gonna get.
Yeah, it is. Oh, it's definitely gonna be hard now. Look at them
it's hard,
arms.
right?
Look at them damn arms, man.
Yeah, okay, I need somebody to put in the chat, like, what should be her, like, workout regimen right now? Like, if anybody is a trainer or whatever, health, what should she do right now? Should she, like, I don't think she should start with weights. I just think she should do straight up cardio.
She need to start with weights and cardio. She need
You
to
think
do
weights and
first.
cardio?
She need to do weights first in the gym, and then she need to do cardio for at least 30 minutes every day after that shit. Because if she do just cardio, her ass gonna be big and soggier than she is now. She gonna look like fucking Jabba the Hutt. That's the best way to lose weight, is to build muscle. Muscle burns fat. Get it together, Sansa Ray. Get that shit together.
Do y'all see this? Somebody named
Skunk Ray. 55-year-old auntie. That's every bit of what it's giving.
Every bit. 55-year-old auntie, every bit. And she was right. Not even 55. Not even close.
Girl, she bigger. She bigger than her mama.
She said they talking about a strict diet. She definitely have to be on a strict diet. No meat. All
she's gonna have to eat a salad,
veggies,
like Lotus said. Yep, she's gonna have to do weight.
All veggies. A lot of exercise. Stay on it.
Right.
Cause that motherfucking fat is overlapping that motherfucking that elbow. It is. That fat is overlapping that elbow.
And she won't admit that that's why her skin's so goddamn bad. It's not gonna get better.
Ooh.
It's because you fat. And it's like all that grease and stuff. She was like, I just stopped eating Chick-fil-A every day. That's what she said on one of the things she did. The first one she did when she was all up on the camera, or maybe it was the second one.
She said that?
Yeah. She was like,
wait. But we said that months and years ago.
Right. Now she admits to it.
Her ass came back on and retorted with that damn plastic ass food container with salmon and vegetables.
Right.
You don't eat like that, and you know you got your with the Chick-fil-A after that. Cut that shit the fuck out. You don't look like that eating salmon and vegetables every day, girl. Cut it out.
Girl,
Manga Meg said a strict one. You know what I'm saying?
Meg said, wait, let me say. Manga Man said she'll probably have a heart attack if she masturbates too much. Oh my God, her heart gonna give out on her, Lord Jesus. Oh my God. But she says that she needs a lot of cardio in her life.
Not margarine. Oh. You know what?
Somebody came in by the name of Skunk Ray. Did y'all see that?
Yeah.
I saw them.
Skunk Ray monkey.
y'all are giving me life tonight. Okay.
The capitalist. If she alters her diet, she will lose at least 5 pounds a week for the first month. That's what I have my clients do first. Okay. Yep. So right, she should eat a salad every day. I think she should eat 2 salads a day.
Yeah, she would have to go on a strict green diet. Water, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Exercise twice a day.
What should she put in her salad? I think she needs.
She don't got no, like I said, she don't have no structure.
Right.
She don't have no structure at all.
Right, because guess what? If she was actually losing weight, then she would be having more structure with the boy.
Yeah.
And her ass need to drink a gallon. That's a good point, Lola. She need to drink a gallon of water every single day. At least.
Absolutely.
She need to drink a gallon of water every day. If my little ass can drink 100 ounces of water every day, I know her fat ass need to at least drink 150. Shit.
Yeah.
I said what the fuck I said, because she every bit of 300 pounds.
Yeah.
Every bit.
Wow.
Yeah. Right, Shan. I agree. Salad, water and protein shakes. That's why I say greenery.
And she, it's like, what you say?
That bitch don't eat no goddamn vegetables. Cut it out.
She don't. She just said the other day, like she trying to wean off a Chick-fil-A. She's like, I'm like, what?
That's what Damo work at.
Right.
Oh, right.
She got free food every day.
Right.
That shit free. Yeah.
Wow.
You gotta take what the fuck you can get.
Exactly.
Wow.
I bet you be like, yeah, go Damo. Yeah, you got my sandwich.
Wait, how you a 6-figure woman, but you ain't got a housekeeper. You can't keep your house clean. You make 6 figures, but you can neither afford a housekeeper nor a meal prep. You ain't even gotta have a personal chef. You can't order meal preps every week.
Right.
Come on. It's the life for me.
Exactly, man, gang. He said she too addicted to sodium and sugar. She'll break after 30 minutes of her diet. Yeah.
Not 30 minutes.
Not 30 minutes.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. Somebody said her chin got a chin.
It do. It do. That shit look like, you know them costumes like Big Mama's house. She look like she got that costume layer on her face. It looks like a prosthetic.
Right, that's what it does. It don't look real. It look like it like sections, like they put some on the cheeks, like two
right,
and then like they lump it, like, and they blended it with her. It don't. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't look real, y'all. It looks like.
How you that damn distorted, child?
Right. I mean, I would never want to get to the point where I'm that big where I start looking like.
Man, look at her motherfucking arms, man. Look at her fucking wrist.
Oh, keep it 100 said, how many pounds do I weigh? I weigh 113 right now.
Oh my God. She is 4 feet 11 inches. Yeah.
You said somebody challenged her to stand up. What'd she say?
Anytime I see a video of her, which is very few, where her walking like that time she got that big ass desk out that trunk.
Oh man. When she when she was walking with that goddamn big ass desk, you talking about the desk out the trunk going to the desk?
Yes.
Yeah. Handle that big ass.
Like, who is buying that?
Oh man.
Oh God. I was like, is it that big for real?
Yeah. And she carried that motherfucker with pride. Yeah, I see she didn't travel that motherfucker to Ohio with her. Uh-huh.
What she didn't take to Ohio? I missed it.
That big ass desk.
Well, she couldn't take it on the plane, but you know she was excited. That's only the second time.
Because they gonna charge her ass the motherfuckers shit that motherfucker. She can't carry the top. I travel with this all the time. It works perfectly. Man, bitch, get the fuck up out of here.
Travel to Sansaray equates from hotel to hotel in a red Tesla. Okay, that's travel for Sansaray. Stop it. 20 minutes up the road.
Yeah, she don't even show the tatas. You're right. She used to at least thirst trapping with the tatas.
She doing that now.
Yeah,
on the new
on the
TikTok video. Yeah.
She got the big memory bags out there.
Oh God, y'all. Like, how do y'all think? Okay, so how do y'all think she feel about Priest's fiance? Do you think that Priest's fiance is applying pressure on Sansaray right now? Just by her just knowing and looking at her and being like, I'm pretty sure Sansaray obsessively looks at her every day.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure too.
And watches her movements.
Yep.
Comparing herself. You know, that's why she's talking about losing weight right now, because she like, because she didn't think that Priest could never ever get like somebody other than his ex-wife. She thought that she was like she thought she was that deal, and then when he popped up with that deal, now she like, oh my God, oh yeah, I'm gonna lose weight, and now bitch, you've been living in San Francisco for what, 4 years, and you like for real, like stop, cut it out. Talking about you lost 10 pounds, I don't believe you.
10 pounds. Then she took that wig off. That was 10 pounds.
She said she lost 10 pounds. That's what she said on the other one. She's like, yeah, I lost 10 pounds. And because she was like, before I got pregnant, I was 140 pounds. I'm like, no, you were like 140 pounds in like 2009, maybe 2012. You got pregnant in what, 2018? You was every bit at least 180 pounds before you got pregnant. The smallest you were is after she had Justice. That's when she got, like kind of, yeah. She looked, you know what I'm saying? But then she
was exhausted and stressed out right after she had
right. Yep. Exactly.
And she was moving around a lot because they were bouncing from pillar to post. And I think she breastfed for a hot second. So that also helped too. But that's the smallest she's been since we've been commentating on her dumbass life. Right.
Exactly.
That's pathetic.
We've seen some pictures from her like 20, like pictures we see from her from like at least 2007 and 2012. I would say that's
she was thin, yeah.
Right. I wouldn't say thin, but she was small.
She was a good size. She was put together well. things.
Right.
She wasn't spreading like rumors and shit.
Right. She still ain't really had no butt, but it didn't really matter because she still was, it looked whatever. So
it was proportionate. She, she was put together way better than she is now. It's just a big sloppy mayonnaise mess.
I'm banning all of you from my Chick-fil-A restaurant. And this is the thing, Chick-fil-A's are not even that accessible.
They're not.
Like, so for you to just be, you know what I'm saying?
They're not.
Right. Like, I don't be running into Chick-fil-A's and shit like that.
Well, if you drove around and traveled extensively on a day-to-day basis, Deb, then maybe you would be able to be around a Chick-fil-A every day.
Yeah.
We're not fancy enough.
Right, because she was at Maggiano's earlier tipping the waiter. You know what I mean? Like, okay.
Right. Not tipping. You know her ass tipped $5 and felt real
right.
good about it.
And why would you brag about that? We even tipped the waiter. And we cried. I was like,
yeah. Bitch, that's what you're supposed to do.
Hold on.
Raggedy.
Who said they took?
You told us to stop talking. That's when you told us to shut up. You was like, that's before you fell asleep. That's before you fell into a coma.
Shut up and then fell asleep.
Right. He was like, my shit ringing now. It's ringing. I need to stop.
Okay. Yeah, because I never heard it said blue.
Right. Then you fell asleep. Okay, right. The end.
We was trying to give you material. Shit.
Right.
Hell. We're trying to help you out.
We should have kept it going to keep your ass up. Shit. You know what?
How the fuck you fall asleep on the line? I wasn't asleep. What was you resting your eyes? Well, he was resting his eyes.
The fact that we just kept going though, like fucking like I can hear Sasha in the distance talking bullshit. Like, you know what? You don't even know what the fuck she's talking about, but I know she lying.
She lying.
No, she lying, girl.
Right.
No, she lying.
Just like a politician. Anytime your lips move, we know you lying.
So this is my thing. So, I think she was saying that this podcast is like, okay, Deron Carter. So she flew to Ohio to do this podcast. She said this is that they got their own like network or some shit. And then she was like, Brittany Renner and somebody else was on the first season. And this is their second season. So are we to believe that she's on the podcast in Ohio, that she's on the second season of this podcast, and the first podcast had like Brittany Renner and like some other like whatever
notable names because she wanted to put herself up there. Bitch, you may have been a Brittany Renner type back in your day, but no ma'am.
Right.
It's long sailed. Okay, cut that shit out.
Right, ma'am. You need to stop, and you need to like for real. You're about to explode. You're about to detonate yourself. Like, stop.
She's about to explode, and not in a good way. Bitch, you blowing up, and not in the way that you want. Okay, no ma'am.
Yeah. Lyrics say she looked like Miss Juicy on Little Women. She does.
She does. Great, baby.
And why is she pointing? Like, you know what I'm saying? She always trying to tell somebody what the fuck to do. Like, put your finger down. Look at her.
God. That little fat stubby fucking finger. She do look like Rasputia. It's giving Rasputia, Big Mama, and Little Miss Juicy, child. Everything bad. It's all bad. It's all bad.
No.
Look how the model has.
What you say? Oh Lord. Wait. Yeah, that one was on. He's smiling. Wait a minute. ST, are you here?
No.
Yeah. I'm here.
Okay. Come on, let's go.
What's that?
Play some concert. What are you like? I see you forwarding through the video. You finna play?
No, I'm just playing clips of her at different angles of them. That's all.
Look alive.
What y'all want to hear this?
Yeah, have you ever played it? Yeah, let's just hear what she got to say.
Play this shit. Yeah,
What she has to say? She pointing like she requesting something from her.
Yeah.
Favorite topics to talk about, because I think it's just something that goes on and on and on and on. So I want to get y'all thoughts about self-love. So I want to ask the question, Sansa Ray. Why do you believe that there aren't that many spaces for men to participate in self-love or giving the promotion of self-love for men?
I think people are expected for men to be monolithic. Like, you know how they say masculinity, that's strength. So when a woman displays it, it's considered masculinity. It's really not. It's just a human thing that you're supposed to have. And the only way you can get that level of strength is if you love yourself, because other people are not always going to love you. I mean, all of us can attest to that when we look in our comment section. Sometimes people don't say the nicest things. So you got to be able to overlook that and know who you are as a person, especially as a man, because I'm
look at the wig. Oh my God.
The wig is like trying
he
to
got
walk
on
away.
Some jeans and a goddamn t-shirt. We never see her ass. Like I said, I never seen one picture of her like, God damn.
Why would she choose to wear that?
I never seen no video of that. You know what I'm saying? A picture or video with her like, damn, she killing the game.
Right.
Never.
Telling you, even just people, men don't have like spaces for you guys to go to and be comfortable just being guys. Yeah. It's no vitriol or hatred towards the opposite sex, or just the negative stuff I see all of the time. It displays not a lot of self-love from most of the people that we interact with on a day-to-day basis.
One thing that I've noticed as it pertains to self-love with men, I think sometimes what we perceive as men loving themselves is their ability to compartmentalize things and distract themselves with activities. Like if I don't want to deal with what's going on, I'm gonna go work out, or I'm gonna go play the game, or I'm gonna go, you know what I mean? In some ways that can look healthy, right? Like I'm spending time with myself, but sometimes that's just a thing that you're doing to avoid actually digging deep and getting into yourself as well. And so I think it's important that, we start with our young men, our babies, and telling them about loving themselves, what it actually means in practice, and not just saying love yourself. Absolutely. Hey, this is one of the ways that you can love yourself. You get what I'm saying? I just think we need to have that conversation in our daughter.
Yeah. And I think that's amazing that you said that, because I think it goes all the way to childhood. We have all heard that saying, men don't cry. Right. We say these statements that stick with men. Men don't.
Look at her.
I had to pause right there. Right. Yes, sis.
Right.
Look at
Right. He think bad about him. Right.
It's a relationship counselor, though.
She ready. Right.
We say these statements that stick with men. Men don't do that. And even when it comes to self-help, there's a big stigma. We've gotten away from it a lot. We still have a long way to go with therapy. A lot of people will say, and being a coach myself, I've heard people say, well, if I can't figure out how is a stranger going to help me, that's kind of not directed to me, but I've heard men say that about therapy in general. So I think that it takes people who.
You see them, they got on nice dresses, nice tops and shit. This bitch comes in with this motherfucker. Oh, man.
A t-shirt that says love.
Right.
With a kissy face as this hoe.
My God.
How immature is this shirt, though? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it look like she going to motherfucking happy hour. Well, no, I can't say happy hour.
No.
A quick drink.
Like she going to Walmart. And
she look like she need to be going to the gym.
Right. And look at her jewelry. Like, ugh. Like you 40. So look at this jewelry. Like, look at these earrings she got on, y'all. Really?
Very immature.
Very immature. Very cheap. I mean cheap.
Very
Come
cheap.
on now.
Cheap and tacky. No taste, no style, no nothing.
Right. And then she got her elbow up on the chair. Like, look at that's what it is. She got her elbow up on the chair like a nigga.
I told you she was sitting sideways. She didn't want everybody to see her front. I'm trying to tell you. That's why she's sitting like that. Huh?
Right. She ain't got no laundry. Right. She looked broke. The hairline went back where her body was. The hairline went back to her when her body was.
Oh my God.
So wait a minute. So her head got fat. Her hairline.
That shit do look terrible.
See, that's that. Look, that's that coming back full circle. She talked so much shit about Priest and his locks and his hairline that came back, baby. Your
right,
shit
Priest
is
look
gone.
Priest look good. Priest look good right now. So I'm like, damn.
Priest look okay. He look better than he did.
He look way better than where the fuck he was with her. Cause
he leveled up. Okay.
Right, he leveled up. He looked like his breath don't stink. He look good right now. I'm like,
got him a high value woman who can read good and is educated for real. Okay.
Right. And look at her. Look at her, y'all.
Hey, Trinez, we were just saying that earlier. She looked just as big as that nigga that she's in next to.
Yeah.
I said, that's a fat outfit when you broke, and you can't find nothing that fit you, so you wear a tree shirt and sweatpants. Right.
Exactly.
Right. That's why I said, look like something you hurry up and grab because you know what I'm saying, you ain't got nothing nice sexy you're gonna happy out with.
That's some like, you know what I'm saying, you going to Target type shit. That's some like, oh, I'm finna go get the car wash. Or you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Oh, you know,
I'm stepping out
I'm
right
gonna go to the post office.
Right. I'm stepping out right quick.
Right. And not even no grown woman in their 40s is wearing a shirt like that. I don't give a fuck. No, they're not wearing that shit. Absolutely not. Like, what are you even saying? Like, it doesn't even make any sense. Like, shut up. What about love? Oh, because you a love coach? Oh, okay. Like, you know nothing. Like, I just can't with her. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I have some friends, I won't drop names, but there's a friend who's amazing. He played professional football, and when he got injured, he lost himself because that was his identity. And I think most men identify with their achievements. They don't know how to separate. So outside of being an earner, they don't know what they're bringing to the table. What is their value outside of that? So I think if more people who have done the work are stepping up and they're actually saying, this is what I've done, it's kind of like, it's cool, kids. We can do it too.
Will he customize and save $652 with Liberty Mutual? All
right. Oh, another thing she said, y'all. Another thing she said. She was like, "Oh, when I went to the podcast, she was like, I thought all these women were, you know, they were beautiful. She was like, I thought they were younger than me.
Right?
Like, they were all older than me, right, Sansa Ray? So you telling you even know, like, damn, like I don't look.
Did you know that you can make a?
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Now she didn't feel as much intimidated. She thought she was older. That's why. Because they keep up themselves, and she don't.
Right. I just like, wow, okay. No, it's just that's how you like should present yourself when you're older than yourself right now. You know what I mean? And that's how you should be presenting yourself. Just at least put some effort, like attention to detail.
She can't. She's too game goofy. She is too fucking game goofy.
It's a trap.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all I got for today, y'all. Where we at on the likes?
I don't know.
Where we at on the likes? Where we at on like? Hold on, I gotta check myself. Let me see. Hold on. Come on, load up. Okay, we got 30 likes. All right, that's what's up. 30 likes from 30 people. Okay, I appreciate that. Much love. Yeah. Much love. Let me see. Yeah, 31 likes. Okay, cool. All right. That's good. Definitely good today. You said the camera added 100 pounds now. It's the fact she always talking about other people, right?
Right, exactly.
Let me see. Sansa looking like she only came for the Chick-fil-A squares and cheese crackers. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Wow. Let's see. Yeah, that's just about it.
Okay.
Hey, you got any last thing you want to say, Deb? Before you roll out?
No. It was fun. STL. Make sure you go live again when she go live again this week because she's gonna go live.
I know she's gonna go live, but we're gonna have to catch it, and I'm need everybody to take notes because we're gonna freestyle like we did the other day. I'm gonna go live, go live.
Okay.
And we just gonna have to freestyle it, and everybody have to weigh in what they heard.
All right, y'all. So everybody, don't forget to
was
carry
I
your
the only one
notepads
who
and your
heard
pencils.
her say her son is into metaphysics? Oh no, she said that before. She said that he was what she say? Just he is doing trigonometry or some shit. What time?
Yeah, he do everything. The boy do everything. Anything that's genius is he do it.
Right.
We just don't we don't never see it.
We don't never see it.
He'll never get caught doing it.
Right. She said he was throwing the ball like a professional when he was what, 6 months. We see him throw the ball until what? He's what, 4 years old?
Right. He was doing it at 4 months though, according to her.
Right. Shit, he definitely should be in the pros.
And said, good one, STL and house. Thank you. Keep it 100. Said Sansa Wright look like her life is depleted from too many sex partners. That your life is depleted though. Oh shit! Right, it do. Yeah, too many bodies. She should have balanced her finances. Yeah, and her fiance.
She can't. Shit, she can't. She can't. I mean, like, come on. I already unpack that. You know, you got a daughter get out of high school. You mean to tell me out of 4 of them years she was in high school, 2 of them years you can bust your ass, stack your paper up while you staying with her daddy?
Mm-hmm. Right.
She graduated.
So, okay, this is my question. So she living in an apartment now, right? Is
right.
That
yeah,
okay?
She's in an apartment now.
So did we come to the conclusion how she end up getting that?
Her just to share the bed. You know, I think they paying market rent because her.
Okay.
They paying market rent.
Okay, good. That's time.
Yeah, you know, since Damo got a job, she's able to use her income source, use her income as to showing they can be able to make the monthly rent payment.
Okay. Well then, yeah. Did that mean you see she was onto a little scam? You notice that when she was like, "Oh, this is how sometimes I get my books." I guess the books was looking fucked up.
Right.
And she was like, people be messaging me telling me, "Where's my book? Where's my book?" That's a scam.
Right. Exactly.
So she finna start scamming that. She really finna start scamming that. She got to pay market rent. So that ain't nothing but a red flag.
Right.
Because somebody got to pay. And it ain't going to be her. And we know that.
So she let people order them books. And when they order them, she tries to try to blame it on the company when she know that she has to pay for them. Then the company ships them to her. So that's why people be like 2-3 weeks before they get their book.
Okay, it's okay. It's like ship on demand.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying? Okay.
It don't look like they drop shipping it for her. It look like she has to order them and get them printed up. She could probably get like a minimum of 5, 10, something like that. She has to pay for it out of her pocket. Then they send it to her, and then she'll ship them off to the people. So basically, if somebody places an order Monday, she'll probably wait till, let me see if I get another sale, on a hard copy, before I have to buy this whole 10 just to get, this one sale. You get what I'm saying? So it'd be like damn near 2 weeks. She'll probably wait it out to see if she can get another sale. And if she got another sale, then she had to order, the 10 copies. But 2 only sold.
She is so trifling. Okay, Nelly say she in government housing. She paying a portion of the rent.
Now, I don't think they got government housing. I think they paying direct rent. Because if they had government housing, Justin would have to have his own room. He wouldn't be sharing a room with her.
Okay. Okay, yeah. That's cool, yeah.
Right. See, with the other house, that was a 4-bedroom. Kathy had her own room. Justy had his own room. Damo had her own room. She had her own room.
Okay.
Yeah, with this right here, they probably ain't paying no more than what, $2,000, $2,500. The most. Yeah. You said it's under Damo Nay. Hey, I wouldn't put it past it. Shit. I would
that
put it
part,
there.
right?
But once again, Lotus, look like you came back. Going to last words to say. I don't know what happened to Sin.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
So you got any last words to say?
Last words to say. Sansa Ray is a sad case, and the sadder part about it is that at her age, at this stage of development, it don't really appear like she's gonna get much better. And we can give her advice and all of that, but when you live in delusion, which is where she lived, the land of delusion, it ain't nothing gonna change because you can only face the shit that you acknowledge. That's it. That's all.
Oh, okay. Welcome to the panel, Minnie. Go ahead and say your last words.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that the rat is thinking, how do I word this? Is thinking that now she is the new Tommy?
What?
Yeah.
Because everybody's talking about her and she she doesn't care. Any publicity is good publicity to her.
Who's talking about her? Who's talking about her? Oh, these
That video I played earlier.
all the Caribbean girls. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she's being talked about like literally there's other content creators talking about her, and it's in a like kind of like is no, not kinda. It is in a negative light because she spews out stupid shit and she doesn't care if it's stupid or not, and she continues to do it. So do you think that she thinks that she is the next
Nah,
Tommy?
she ain't gonna get that far.
She's not even being conscious. She right. She ain't even
Right.
talking about
She
nothing. Really.
right, because she's not for one, she's not
As
on point. She's not on point
as
with her
creative?
content. Is right. She's not as creative. What it is the shit that she says. It sounds good, but when you think about the shit, it doesn't make no sense.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But this is a question off topic that you bring up, Tommy. What is Tommy doing now that he doesn't have YouTube? Like, where is he at? Anybody know?
He's on OnlyFans, but I'm not gonna pay extra to go.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I'm not doing that.
Oh, okay. So he on OnlyFans. Okay.
That I know of. I don't know. I don't go on OnlyFans at all. But that's what he said that he was gonna go towards that way, and his followers could go over there. And I'm like, okay, but I'm not paying extra when YouTube is free, and I'm already paying internet. So yeah, so that was the question.
I just didn't know, like, yeah. So okay, I was just wondering. So his audience follow him over there then.
Right.
Okay.
Right. She ain't gonna want us to follow.
But he does have a large following. She doesn't.
Right. Yeah.
No,
Exactly.
she ain't got
They'll
nobody.
pay for it. Yeah, they'll pay for it.
Right. They'll pay for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
She ain't got nobody.
Right.
She literally had nobody. She picks up the few that be like, hey, sis, preach sis.
Yeah, but they
end up
leaving her anyways. They end up leaving her because once they sit there and pick up on the bullshit, it's just like, what the fuck am I listening to?
Exactly.
Bitch, you crazy.
Right. Basically.
I'm not living my life the way you are. Like, what kind of coaching is this? Bitch, do what? Why you doing the opposite?
Right.
It just doesn't make any sense. So it's just like whoever she picks up, they end up leaving her behind.
Right, basically.
But SDL, I hope you feel better. I understand.
Oh yeah, I'm clear enough.
I get it. Cause we still kept the chat going while you was having your.
Yeah.
I was gonna say dirt nap, but I'm like, it's not a dirt nap. I was like, he took a temporary dirt nap. Oh my God, no. But let's keep it going.
Right. Sansa Ray was just talking to.
I was like, Sansa Ray done hypnotized this man to fall asleep, and now here we doing this shit. Let's keep it going.
Right, Mindy. Right. Well, yeah, I think that she gonna let her, let her live her life. Let her do her little live streams. It's good to see her. You know what I mean? So keep up the good work, Sansaray.
Oh yeah,
Thank
to
you.
what Lick just said. Now it's kind of adding up. She was in a rehab to get her health condition back in check. Kathy was all this time. That's what it was. That's what she was at. Yeah, she was like in a hospice, you know what I'm saying, or rehab. You know what I'm
Oh, it's
saying?
not a hospice because hospice is the end of the line. You ain't coming out of hospice once you go into hospice.
Shit, the way Kathy was looking, shit.
She was in rehab.
Yeah. Well, she was in rehab. Yeah. She was in rehab. So it looked like she came out of there and she probably, doing a little bit better.
So, okay, I have another question.
Sorry.
Do y'all think that Sansi is gonna get on her A game now that she sees Priest soon to be wife? She's on point. Her
Nah.
body is, oh my God.
She too young, goofy. She don't know how to get her shit together. It's been 4 motherfucking years she ain't been with that man and she ain't got shit together.
She's too fixated about
What?
stalking him and watching what they're doing. She won't have
Right.
time to get herself together. That's why she still ain't together now. No. She's
All right.
excessive. She wastes all her time online playing games and wasting time wasting life. No. Mm-mm.
Hold on. You said she charging $1,200 for mentoring on her new scam? What the fuck? Is that true? She charging $1,200?
Ray is charging $1,200 for mentoring on her new scam. What?
Wow.
She don't get her life together in 30 If she didn't get her life together in 30 years, she's done. Yeah, basically.
What is she gonna do? Like there was a lady that went towards to her and asked her for some advice on what to do with some, how to get extra income. She said, why don't you do what's that shit called? That they sell
DoorDash.
stuff in a booklet. Not DoorDash. It was oh my God, it's right there on the tip of my tongue.
Affiliate
It's not.
marketing?
No, it's you know what some ladies do that they go door to door and they sell from this catalog.
Avon?
Yes, Avon.
She said
She
that?
she explained. Yeah,
What she
she
hold
told the
on.
lady, "Why don't you do Avon?" And I'm like,
They don't even
"What?"
do that shit no more. They don't even go door to door no more. It's more word of mouth. I mean, from what I see.
It's more word of mouth, but she was telling, but that's the way they did it way back in the day. But
Yeah,
what
back in the day,
that's the
yeah.
right,
That's in the
right.
motherfucking 80s and early 90s
Ye-
shit.
Exactly, but
It's still
that's what she
H&M.
told the lady to do, and the lady, wait a
Wow.
minute, and then the lady was just like, "What? Extra income? Sell Avon?" And that's when the lady was just like, "Yo, she's full of shit. She's
Right.
full of shit."
Hell no. Yeah, you don't
I
tell
was
nobody
like,
to go
"Who does that
sell
shit?"
Avon.
I'm asking you, how do I figure out how to get some extra income? You telling me to sell Avon? Okay.
Right.
Or finger hop.
I
Or finger hop.
gotta spend money. You just can't just start selling
Exactly.
Avon. They gonna charge you. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta pay for the shit. Then you gotta girl back. It's a market. That's what I'm saying. Tasha Ray might as well just work for MLM. She just ain't nothing but a scammer. She might as well, because why would you tell somebody to go do some fucking Avon, bitch? Like for real? For real.
Oh, but I don't even know nobody be looking for that shit no more. I think there's only a few items that people still look for. That shit is on the shelves at Walmart now.
Seriously.
Like, no. Like, no. Like, absolutely not. Like, absolutely not. You should, if you're broke, you should not go selling Avon. No, that's not what if you're married and you don't have nothing to do and you just blah, blah, blah. Okay, then you can sell some Avon or Mary Kay or something like that. But you don't just start selling shit when you're broke. You start selling shit you already have, if that's the case. Not your body, no. You know what I'm saying?
I think I think she had that camera all the way shoved into her face because she doesn't want people to look at the background in that apartment.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Because before she was in that huge ass house and didn't have any furniture. And it sounds hollow as hell. Now it
It's the
sounds
same.
like she's in a
It's
apartment.
the same. It's the same amount of furniture that was in that goddamn house is in that apartment.
None.
Yeah, it's the
Right.
same, but what I'm saying is that it doesn't sound hollow because it must be a small apartment because the smaller the
It
space
is.
is,
Right.
the less
It is.
hollow it sounds.
She got toys in there. And she got so the furniture don't
Whether
match.
she's not gonna
Yeah,
show that shit off.
I believe that's a 2-bedroom apartment. Yeah, that's a 2-bedroom apartment. Got a room.
Wait,
She
I
got a
don't
room.
know if that's a two. I don't think it's a two-bedroom apartment because
I think
usually
it's a
now
two
what they
bedroom.
do is that you have to fill out an application and show how many people is going to be in that apartment, and those people need to be
Yeah,
in their own
her and
rooms.
Damo.
Meaning the child needs to be.
Right, right. But her and Damo could be in there. I mean, her and Damo, just you don't have to application. You got to be 18 years old to be in that.
Oh, okay. Cause he's little, right? So he doesn't have to
Right.
have his own bedroom. But that's not. I don't think
Has
because
to, but I mean, you know what I'm saying? She
you can't lie if there's a child in your apartment. You cannot lie because that kid is gonna be squealing all over the place, and they're gonna hear that.
well, maybe not, but I believe it's a 2-bedroom. I don't think they can afford no 3-bedroom. The 3-bedroom, they definitely talking about 25 a month.
2,500.
That's on the low end.
Yeah, but there's somewhere where it's high class. Remember? Oh, we're in Northern California. Everything's expensive, and you have to be rich to live here.
No,
So I
this
think
shit
the
just
rent is higher than that.
yeah. No, it's way the fuck out. Yeah, the further you stay out in the goddamn sticks, the rent ain't gonna be all that much. It's as it is in the city.
Oh, you're saying that she has to be way out somewhere, but not in the
Yeah,
city
she's way
parts.
out somewhere. Yeah, she is way
Yeah,
out.
she can't
She's
afford
way
to
out.
stay in San Francisco
Right, exactly.
at all. She more, yeah.
Well,
She
I
not.
haven't heard her mention that we high value shit and I'm a six figure. I haven't heard her in maybe a few
Yeah, she
weeks.
really ain't talking about her making money or whatever
Right.
the fuck. I guess
Exactly. That's the only time she bring that shit up.
ain't talking about the Tesla no more.
Right. She ain't got that no more.
Right.
That's why she showed them same still shots. Tell her go live in that motherfucker to see what she say. That's the shit y'all should say in the chat. You gotta say the oddest shit, just like the person who was saying in the chat before when I played the video when she said that person asked her, "What is she doing?" Felt like she was attacking her. Yeah,
It's not an attack. It's not an attack when somebody's giving you a logical question. I mean, why get offended?
yeah, but
Just answer the
she know
question.
she know that ain't leaving no good legacy out there. You say you think he has his own room at 5 according to housing standard. Yeah, that's housing standard, man. But,
Exactly.
but you got to remember that when she showed that video of her with her bed, and his beds are there
Well,
showing his own.
with her bed. I mean, her bed while she was sitting there almost drooling on herself.
No, she had all that shit all over the floor.
Oh, in the
Oh,
hotel
okay.
room?
No, in an apartment. I think I showed it. I thought.
I don't
Hold on,
remember
hold
you
on.
showing it because I
I
only,
think I
I
talked
only.
about it. I talked about it. I talked about it.
Yeah,
That's what
you
it was. Hold
talked
on.
about it, but you didn't show it. And I don't go to her page. I mean, her thing to go view shit over there. I wait for you to post it.
Hold on. Let me see. I go back to it. See if I can find it.
Hold on, right quick.
See if I can find it. Whoever just came up, you're gonna have to wait. I'm trying to find this video. Where did she have that video? I think somebody sent me that video. Hold on. Yeah, somebody sent me that video.
Right. Keep 100 says she ran a Tesla for a month just to say priests in Sedonia were begging people for prescription drugs. Right. Exactly. How pathetic is that?
Yeah, I'm gonna show y'all. Okay, look like Brandy came back.
Hey y'all, my phone been jumping off the hook. Yeah.
Go ahead, say last word. I'm getting ready to show this video.
Nah, go ahead. I was just saying I've been coming up.
No.
Yeah.
You go ahead. Everybody was saying their last words.
Oh, everybody's saying their last words. Oh, okay. Well,
yeah.
I'll let them go first.
No, they already did.
Oh, they already did.
Yeah.
Oh, they already get. Oh, I'm coming up late. Y'all getting ready to go. Oh, okay. Well, what can I say? Sansa Ray is full of shit, and Sansa Ray wants priests to come and get justice. That's why she was saying what she said in that video about if a man thinks that a woman isn't stable, then they need to come and get their child, because she tired of justice. Okay. And she finally admitted that he has he's got some social delays. I heard that tonight too when she said that.
You did?
Yeah, you were asleep.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah. Yeah, she did. Yes. But she blamed it on COVID.
Wow.
You know. Yeah,
really?
she blamed it. Yeah, she blamed it. She said, there was COVID, the pandemic. Right, because he hasn't been around other children.
So baby Justy called COVID is saying that's why he got some delays.
No, she didn't say he called COVID. She's saying that because of COVID, he hasn't been able to be around other children and so he has some social delays, because he's not social.
Oh, bullshit.
Right.
She didn't want her son to be around.
Exactly. She didn't want him to be around nobody. And what's the problem now? Because kids are back in school and they've been back for over a year and a half. So what's the problem now? He's still not around kids.
Because next year he's gonna
not only that, she was supposed to be supposedly homeschooling him.
Yeah.
What happened?
But we know that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. She's gonna have to get him evaluated when he turns 5. And they're gonna he's gonna go to special.
Yeah.
No. What she was supposed to do was get him early intervention. They have that. Early intervention. And she could have had that on the wraps. She could have had that good. He could have been normal right now and all this stuff. He could have been up to date. But she didn't do that. Early intervention starts at the age of 2.5, 3
to
years
3
old.
years old. Right. So what's going to happen when she takes him and enroll him in kindergarten? Then they'll do it, and then they'll evaluate him, and then she's a nut. But that's all.
Basically, he's gonna have an IEP. He's gonna be in a special class, and she's gonna receive a check. So that's gonna be an extra. What is it? Source of income. There you go.
Another stream of income. Right. So that was it. Sansa Ray, you stupid. All right, y'all.
Let me go ahead. I'm gonna roll this video.
Okay.
Let y'all look at it. I wish I could supersize it up, but I don't think I can.
Is that when he had his toys all over the floor?
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to show everybody, that her and him.
Oh yeah. Did you show the one when she had the toys in the tub? Because he spilled juice everywhere.
I didn't get none of this.
Oh, okay.
No, I ain't do that one.
Oh, okay. All
Let me
right.
show this.
I'm
Y'all
okay. I'm
close.
going mute.
Like I see all the toys because right here at this angle, it look like this is his room. I'm going to play it. So look, watch this. Look at that. They're going to bed. She gonna sit here. My son destroys my room. It takes me 2 hours to clean it up every time. Okay. The word is small in the motherfucker, man. I need to start getting. I think I need to get some goddamn reading glasses.
That's a damn shame.
Right.
Ain't no way. Mm-mm.
Yeah, they share a room.
Yeah, I know they share a
No kid would
room,
have
but
it.
damn.
No kid, yeah. The kid would have that many damn toys in that one room.
I don't
No,
care
but
if
regardless if he has toys or not, if he got that many toys, okay, fine. There's something called storage bin. You
That's
take
what
a broom, sweep everything to one side of the room.
Mandy.
Wow. What?
Look at the screen. Look at the screen.
I'm
You
looking
see
at the screen.
Okay. You
Okay.
look straight right in front of him. Those are the storage bins that they go in.
So she don't know.
She
The
trying.
storage
She
bins.
lazy.
The storage bins are in the same room as her. That's what we're trying to show you. That her and Justin shares the room.
So
Right.
You know what that shows me? That shows me that Justice, that she doesn't have any kind of structure.
Right.
Because I don't care how many toys he has, if I see that bin there. Listen, when my son was little like that, he had all kind of Legos and toys and shit like that. He was only allowed to take out a certain amount of toys, and you play with that. And when you get tired of playing with that, you put it back, and then you get your other toys. You're not taking all them damn toys out of that bin and putting them all over the floor. Hell no. It's called structure.
Yeah. Not only
You
that,
don't do that.
what she's doing, she's over there on the internet or sleeping her ass off. He's
Right.
up just pulling everything out.
And I wish she would put some clothes on him. Every time she show him, he ain't got on nothing but a pull-up or a pamper and no clothes. I don't care if he
I
is
just
in the
tripped off
house.
that. Yeah, let's trip off that. Yeah, you do got on the pamper.
He's not a toddler anymore. He's 4 years old going on 5. Make him get up and put his clothes on. That's what you do with kids. That's how they learn. You make them get up.
He do got a pepper on. Yeah, he does have a pepper on.
He's 4 years old and he don't have on no top, no shirt. Make him you get them up, you brush their teeth, you give them breakfast, put their clothes on and let them play. She act like he 2 years old. She trifling. She She don't know how to raise no kid.
Right.
She doesn't. No, she doesn't.
No, she doesn't.
No. Who does that? That boy look like he 2. He's 5. He'll be 5. Okay. She's a fucking idiot. I'm going on mute.
Think about it. He'll be 5 in what, May? That's not too far along from now.
No, right.
He should be able to put on his own clothes, even if it doesn't match.
Yes.
Hey, go put on your shirt. Go put on a shirt. Go. Help mommy put away the toys.
Yes.
Help
Put
me
your
do
toys
this.
away.
Right. And I'm like, how is it that you're not teaching it? Well,
she's not.
No structure, no routine, no nothing.
Right.
Just
routine.
the internet.
I'm glad you said that. That's the word I was looking for earlier, Mindy. Routine. A daily routine.
It's a routine. Everybody has a routine every morning, right? We get up.
Yeah.
We go, we take a shower, we brush our teeth. I mean, we all have a routine. He doesn't have a routine. And the poor kid does not socialize with anybody. How is he going to develop as a human being? Because it starts when you're young.
He socialized with them damn trucks in his hand.
Right.
That's all he socialized
That's
with.
it.
And that shit don't talk back, okay?
Exactly.
Simple as.
What happened to all his uncles and what was it? His godfathers and all this stuff.
Never was, man. That was some shit she said to sound good. I guess so Prisca heard and she get jealous.
But I don't
Does she not know that man don't care? He said he will pay the bill. That's it. Move on.
But the thing is, whether Priest is there or not, because we know he's not, At this point, she needs to get some male person around this child. I'm not talking about
She ain't got
somebody she
nobody.
fucking.
She don't have nobody.
But she need to get involved in something in some kind of community or something. This little boy, I don't know. No, that's sad. That's pitiful.
I
Talking
don't
about
know if y'all noticed in that video that the dude next to her wouldn't even look at her.
Oh, that's what I wanted to add. That was her sitting in that chair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. She looked a mess. I saw that. I'm gonna have to watch what I missed. Yeah. That's sad. That room is horrible. But Mindy, wait till you see the one where she had to put all the toys in the bathtub because Justice was taking and pouring his juice on all the toys and all over the floor. How you let a almost 5-year-old pour his juice all over his fucking toys? First of all, he should know better not to do that. That was crazy. And she was like, "Oh, I have to. The mother's work is never done." And she had roach or ant traps. She was setting out.
Yeah, they was crawling on it because they
They
was
were
coming from the
crawling out.
outside door.
Yeah, because all
They
of
come
that
from the
juice and
outside.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
that means that what that means to me that you are not clean. You're not
Mm-hmm.
up to par with your cleaning
With your
because you
cleaning.
should be on top of that of anything that he spills.
She had
Supposedly she's always on top of him.
Once
She's
again,
no, she's not.
once again, what I just said earlier, as the same way he got there, how he got all them toys all over the floor like that. She's giving him the juice. He's running all around the house with it.
Yep. She's not making him sit down in the kitchen and drink his
Right.
juice.
No, because she's online. She's sitting there trying to
Mm-hmm.
make videos with the camera with the laptop shoved in her face.
Trying to teach people.
Right.
How can you teach people you can't teach your own son?
Right. That's what that's what somebody should have said in they goddamn chat when she was on that dude show. Man. Somebody should say some shit like that.
I think it was pre-taped. Was it pre-taped?
No, that wasn't pre-taped. That was live.
It was live and nobody said nothing. Well, she didn't
Well,
promote it,
everybody
so obviously we didn't know.
Well, it was people over there that was saying some things, but they didn't
Oh, were they?
They didn't say the right thing. They didn't say the right things though. Like I
They
said,
weren't questioning her, or were they caping for her?
Well, they was trying to, but she brushed it off like she did. She was talking like she was open to it, but she wasn't, as we heard her. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be open to anything everybody gotta ask me. But then come time to it. Oh no, see people, people always try to attack me, and people always say dumb stuff. They think they want my story to be what they want it to be. No,
I bet you she won't be on another panel. I bet you she won't be invited back.
She will. Like I said, it's let me finish my mission of getting the priest hate story out. That's all it is. It's a hate story.
Did she mention pre-story in that show?
Of course.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
And don't nobody give a shit about priests and
No,
what he's doing.
no, Minnie, not that. Hold on, not that webcast thing. She mentioned it in that dude we played.
Oh, in the dudes thing, but not in that podcast when all those people were there that they were dressed lovely. Everybody was dressed lovely
except
but her in that t-shirt.
Mm-hmm.
And why was she sitting with her arm on top over here and sideways? The chair was I don't know how, and I'm like,
she don't want nobody to tell how big she is, right?
She big. That girl is
Exactly.
big, and she's short. Talking about she weighed 220. No, she weigh about 275, 300.
Right.
Yeah, that girl is big.
She big.
Talking about
she big because it looked like why her arms like from her wrist on to her body, it was just fat. I'm like, yo, how the fuck? Who gets that big?
Postpartum. I'm like, this boy be 10 years old and you still be
It's
talking
been
about
5 years.
this is my baby fat. Yeah, okay. He off to college and shit, okay?
Right.
Yeah. You still talking about I still got this baby fat. I'm trying to get it off. I'm walking. Yeah, right. She's still eating and being a pig. Yep. Anyway.
That Chick-fil-A right there.
Mm-hmm. That girl is pitiful. Yeah. But anyway, I enjoyed it, STL.
I appreciate it. Once again, I appreciate
I
everybody coming
enjoyed
out.
STL too. I love it. I love it.
I know.
We try to keep it up even while he was, taking his dirt nap.
We gonna get it.
Because I'm so sitting here looking at the screen and I don't, you know what I'm saying, snapped up like, damn, I know I ain't fall asleep that long. I thought it was probably like a minute or two.
It wasn't that long. It was like 50. It was like what, like 10 minutes?
It was longer.
It wasn't that long because we kept going.
Long enough. We need a co-host to be up there with you.
Yes, we need a co-host. Get the beauty, get Cynthia, get you, get whoever. Somebody needs to.
I am somebody. Yeah.
I am somebody needs to sit there and be like, okay, we need to shut this shit down.
No, we could keep it going until he wake up. Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, I tried to start it on
It was
time.
good though. It was good.
Hey, started late.
It was good.
Too late.
Yeah, it was good though. It was good, STL. You just take care of yourself and get better.
Yeah, take care of yourself because we were very concerned.
Yeah. Okay, Mindy. Mindy, good talking with you, girl.
Yes, good talking with you as well. STL, love you to death. Take care of yourself.
Yes.
Okay. Once
Everybody
again,
in
I appreciate
the chat.
everybody. Yeah, I appreciate everybody coming out. Until next time, everybody stay up.